cooperation by sport participants and officials in a positive manner. Prevent the ethics sessions or other intimidating interactions. Direct that the officials, students, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds-free rules of the facility. Now fans, at this time, if you please rise, put your caps, join us as we honor our flag and country with a singing of the national anthem performed by Wahoo Middle School 8th grader Hannah Simon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose bright stars and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs were singing there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now the starting lineup, first for Mustangs. Number 4, Grace Hahn. Number 9, Ashley Beck.
And a good Monday evening, Warrior fans, and welcome to Wahoo High School, home of the Warriors. As believe it or not, basketball season is here. Austin McNorton, Kelly Johnson, Aubrey Fingerhut here with you on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. So excited to be with you for this Class C1 basketball jamboree. In other words, you're looking at this game as kind of an exhibition. As tonight we have the Omaha Concordia Mustangs taking on your Wahoo Warriors in a girls and boys doubleheader tonight here in Wahoo. The best way that I was told to kind of look at tonight in these jamborees is that you essentially are playing a real game that just doesn't matter and trying out a bunch of different things. You might see one quarter of basketball where both the teams play man-to-man defense the whole time, and that's the goal, trying to work on that man-to-man defense. You might see another quarter where they're playing zone, trying to work on that, full court press. Just these two coaches in Rebecca Hughes and head coach for your Wahoo Warriors, Sean Forbes, just trying to work on a couple of things. Essentially, it's a practice in game speed with referees against a different opponent who doesn't know your plays, doesn't know your defense, doesn't know how each girl plays, some of those kind of things. That just doesn't count as we get ready for Thursday night, where we will both be back here where the action actually will count. So for your Wahoo Warriors starting out, it'll be Sydney Smart, Aaron Galladay, Tegan Watts, Gretchen Segrin, and Lanta Hitz. For the Mustangs of Omaha Concordia, it will be Grace Hahn, Adelaide Beck, Ava Lichtenberger, Karis Hughes, and Eliza Schmidt. As Wahoo comes out in their home white uniforms, gold numbers, and blue trim down the side, they will be going left to right on your screen. And Omaha Concordia comes out in their road navy blue uniforms, gold numbers, and white trim. They will be going right to left as the first shot is missed. Rebound gathered by the Mustangs, and a travel called on Karis Hughes, the sophomore. This Mustangs team, coming after a season last year of 5-19, very young are these Mustangs, as just one senior on this varsity squad for Omaha Concordia. Largely led by juniors and sophomores are these Mustangs. As here down low, backdoor cut, put off the glass and in for, you would say the first points of the season, but it belongs to Tegan Watts underneath. She gets the 2 to go. And Wahoo leads 2-0 with 7:15 to go. 3 on the way after the steal, in and out. Loose rebound gathered by the Warriors in the left short corner, kicked out. Wide open 3, left wing. just in and out. Another rebound gathered by the Warriors, and then a jump ball called, and the possession arrow will go to the Mustangs. But got a chance to talk to Sean Forbes before tonight got started. Asked him kind of what do you want to see in this Jamboree? What are you trying to see throughout the course of the season? And he said a lot. We're trying to kind of puzzle piece and put things together as a full court press turns the Mustangs over. Trying to see a lot of different things, trying to fit the puzzles in to this team, as losing 4 seniors from last year's 19 and 16 that made it to the state tournament in Lincoln. They ended up being the 4 seed last year in Class C1, and then they got bounced by Malcolm, interconference rival Malcolm, in the first round. Malcolm was the 5 seed and defeated Wahoo 46-32 before being defeated by North Bend Central in the semifinals, and that North Bend Central team went on to win the Class C1 state championship last year by defeating Adams Central 45-28. So Wahoo looking to get back to the state tournament in Lincoln, Nebraska again this year with a much younger squad. Just 6 seniors on this Warriors squad. As the point is up and good. I didn't even see who made that shot. Did you see, Kelly, who got it?
Sydney.
That was Sydney Smart that time. I was looking down at my sheets here. Sydney Smart has her first bucket in this Jamboree, and Wahoo leads 4-0 with 6:10 to go here in the first quarter. Behind the back dribble for Smart. Coast to coast, she's fouled on the left-hand layup, and will go to the line to shoot free throws. Sydney Smart, of course, you heard her a lot throughout the course of the Wahoo Warriors softball season. That's her sport of choice. That's where she will be going to play at the next level at Augustana. But as a basketball player, she is the one returning starter for these Wahoo Warriors from last year. Sydney averaged 6 points per game last year in 24 games played. She also averaged 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and has the free throw 1 up and good, so just goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Sydney leads the way with 3 as Wahoo leads 5-0 with 6 minutes to go here in this first quarter. So this is kind of, again, like I was talking about, what you're seeing in this Jamboree. Wahoo, obviously, here in this first quarter, wanted to try and work on this full court press, and has been pretty effective here so far. Down underneath for the Mustangs, the layup won't go underneath by Eliza Schmidt. A rebound and a foul called against Wahoo on the rebound underneath the basket, and Schmidt will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
One of the things that we're going to see a lot is getting rid of the beginning of the season jitters. Putting it into a game that, yes, it's nice to win, but it really doesn't matter in your standings at all. So It's nice to free, go out, play, have a good time. Don't worry about all the other things that go with it. So we're going to see some of these fouls, some of these travels that you normally don't see midway through the season.
And that's honestly one of the benefits, I believe, of having kind of this Jamboree, is getting used to the refs. That's part of the game. And you'd rather, wow, what a nice reverse layup underneath by Gretchen Seagren for Wahoo. She has her first points as Wahoo leads 7-1 with 5:30 to go in the first quarter. That's honestly one of the biggest reasons, in my opinion, of having one of these Jamborees, is to get used to the refs so you can get rid of some of those kind of pre-game, early season jitters and travels, just like we saw there for Elijah Schmidt. You'd rather have some of those now, get used to the refs, get used to, hey, what's their emphasis this year? What are they looking for? What are they going to call the most type situations? Rather have that now than on Thursday night. As Wahoo breaks the full court press for the first time. Throw it in down underneath, and wide open. The layup is put up and in underneath by Wahoo. That was actually number 32, Gracie Fairbanks. Her first appearance in the game. She has a point, and Wahoo leads it 9-1 with 4:53 to go here in quarter number 1. Concordia breaks the press. Right corner 3 on the way is short. Loose rebound fought for it will go out of bounds off of Wahoo. And we'll stay with the Mustangs underneath. There's checking back in for Concordia as Karis Hughes. The Warriors make some subs as well.
One thing I also want to say is it gives us the opportunity to test out equipment and make things work and put students through the paces, be able to kind of get an idea of what we're looking for.
Wahoo steals the inbounds. Bounce pass on the layup is short. Foul on the rebound will go against Concordia, and Wahoo will have the basketball underneath. 4:39 to go here, first quarter. 3 team fouls against Omaha Concordia, and we'll kind of explain that a little bit as well as actually Omaha Concordia takes a timeout. 4:39 to go here in quarter number 1. It's Wahoo 9, Omaha Concordia 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Saunders County Online.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Welcome back to Wahoo Public Schools Gymnasium. It is the Jamboree going on with the varsity girls against Concordia right here on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public Schools YouTube channel.
4:39 to go, first quarter. It's Wahoo 9, Omaha Concordia 1. The Warriors set up their inbounds play underneath their own basket. Getting into their offense now, Sydney Smart has the ball in the right wing, looking for a screen from the left, takes it, now kicks it out to the left wing, where Aaron Galladay has it. Galladay thought about the three from the right side, takes it to the right elbow. Now trapped, trying to throw it back up top, throws it away. Concordia with the steal. Left-hand layup is fouled on the coast-to-coast by Ava Lichtenberger, the sophomore for the Mustangs. Got the steal, took it all the way down to the left block and got fouled on her way up. That foul goes against Lanta, hits her first. Team foul number 2, 4:13 to go here first quarter. Wahoo leads 9-1, and Lichtenberger's first free throw rattles in. As we will explain kind of the foul situation again, new to Nebraska this year, every single quarter it's team fouls. There's no more 1-and-1 as Lichtenberger makes them both, so she has 2, and Wahoo leads 9-3. But like I was saying, so it's the exact same way as Sydney Smart throws it away. Coast-to-coast layup on the way is no good. Missed badly off the backboard and front rim. So Wahoo dodges a bullet after the turnover. And so kind of explaining how this foul situation works. It's exactly like Division I women's college basketball, or women's college basketball in general at any level. As the handoff goes to Smart, her layup is blocked underneath as she was triple teamed and tried to go up with it anyway. So it's 5 team fouls, as there's team foul number 3 against Wahoo. So 2 more fouls against Wahoo, and Omaha Concordia will shoot 2 free throws for the remaining 3:43 to go in this first quarter. Those fouls then reset once the second quarter begins. So there's no more, once you get to 17 fouls, you shoot 1-and-1. Once you get to 10 team fouls, that's when you shoot 2 free throws for the first half. It's now just 5 fouls in a quarter leads to 2 free throws, and then it resets after the end of the quarter. That's how it will be. It might take some getting used to, especially in late game situations for teams where you're trying to foul, you're trying to have teams shoot free throws, but I love it so much more. I'm coming from broadcasting women's college basketball for the last 2 years before coming to Wahoo. Unbelievable how much better that rule is. Still, Division I college basketball for men's still does the 20-minute halves, still does the 17 fouls, it equals a 1-and-1, all of that. But the women's college game does it right. It's so much better, it's so much more efficient. You don't have girls with foul trouble. You don't have free throws for a whole half of basketball. It's just so much cleaner. You get to watch more basketball rather than watch more free throws. As an air ball 3 from the left wing, fight for the rebounds loose, and actually out of bounds off of, oh boy, I don't know how.
Yeah, that was an interesting call. I think it was because the ball was on the opposite side of the player from the ref there.
I mean, Wahoo had the basketball and they called it out on
Concordia.
Omaha Concordia. So 2:37 to go, first quarter. It's Wahoo 9, Mustangs 3. As the missed 3 from Sydney Smart, she saved her own miss. Now kicked it out to the left wing. Now Sydney gets it to the left block, kicks it out. Left corner 3 on the way is way short. Long rebound, and the Warriors track it down, and fouled at half court for the Warriors was Tegan Watts. team foul number 4 on Omaha Concordia, and the first personal foul against Karis Hughes. 2:19 to go first quarter. It's Wahoo 9, Omaha Concordia 3. And as Kelly was talking about with our broadcast and equipment and everything, we don't have the scoreboard for you here tonight. We're trying to play around with how we're going to attack that through the course of the season. We didn't use it tonight because, quite frankly, the score doesn't matter tonight. This is a game that's just an exhibition. The score really doesn't matter other than both teams just trying to practice and get better and play in a real game situation.
And we're not 100% sure. They may just reset it all at halftime anyway. So.
Exactly. That's what happened last year in this Jamboree, is that the score got reset at halftime. So really the score doesn't matter a whole lot. There's been a lot of fouls here early on. And that, again, I'm going to prove I love this new foul rule, because if it wasn't that way, that means starting out in quarter number 2, as of right now, both teams would have 4 team fouls. And then we'd be shooting free throws basically the entire rest of that first half, as the first free throw won't go this time from Ava Lichtenberger. She made her first to the last time, as that foul went against Sydney Smart, her first personal, Wahoo's 4th team foul. And Lichtenberger back to the free throw line for shot number 2. Lichtenberger, the left-handed sophomore, hits the second. She has 3 to lead the Mustangs, as it's now a 9-4 game. Here goes Watts into the right block and putting it up and in. She leads the way for Wahoo in 4 points, as the Warriors lead 11-4 and now have another chance to set up their full court press, which worked very good early on, and a travel will be called, a 10-second violation will be called against Violet Hanks and the Mustangs, who could not get the ball across the half-court line in time, as the full court press proving to be pretty effective here early on for the Wahoo Warriors. And checking in for Concordia will be Grace Hahn, as she replaces Ava Lichtenberger here shortly. Thrown into the backcourt to Smart. She takes it to the W of the Wahoo Gymnasium. Sydney uses a screen to the left wing, pulls back, gets it to the top of the key to Seagrim. Gretchen, a little power step, now sets a screen for Smart, who kicks it out. Right corner 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound fought for, gathered underneath by the Mustangs. And back they come, as Watts couldn't hit the 3 from the right corner. Right to left come the Mustangs. Into the right wing is Hughes. Hughes throws it in down low, layup on the way, won't go. Rebound gathered by the Warriors Fairbanks. Up ahead, layup on the way for Seagren is good. Right hand layup on the left side. She got it to go. She's got 4. And the Warriors lead 13-4 with 50 seconds to go. This time the Mustangs do break the press. Jump stop travel, as the layup couldn't be put up and in by Adelaide Beck. As Adelaide had the right idea, just couldn't finish the layup as she dragged her back pivot foot. And Brianna Fairbanks checks in for Wahoo. I think I'm saying that right. Is it Brenna or Brianna?
That's Gracie.
No, number 0.
Number 0 is Addie Hancock.
Well, the roster is wrong then.
Brenna, well, she was playing this year, but I don't think she's not the rest of the season.
Well, left wing, Aaron Galladay can't hit the shot. Rebound fought for. It goes off the hands of the Mustang Adelaide Beck. I mean, unless I'm reading that wrong.
No, yeah, I think Brenna, she was playing this year, but I don't think she's, like, anymore.
So she
Okay.
is at least out at the moment, and so the jersey's been given to somebody else.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is another one of those things that gets worked out as we are in the
Appreciate
process
that
of
help.
the preseason here.
Aubrey's in classes with all these girls, so it helps us out tremendously. Here on the left wing is Aaron Galladay. She throws it to the top of the key, and it's ripped out of the hands of the Warriors. Fought for it, diving on the floor. The Warriors get it back and are fouled in the backcourt. And with 1.1 second left in the first quarter, there's that team foul number 5, where the Warriors will be shooting 2 free throws. And this is who at the free throw line now, Aubrey?
Addie Hancock.
Addie Hancock, okay. She was originally number 22. So now she is number 0. So Addie Hancock, the 5'2" sophomore, gets them both. And that's the end of the first quarter. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in with us here on Saunders County Online here on this high school Jamboree. It's Wahoo 15, Omaha Concordia 4 after 8 minutes of play. You're tuned into Warrior Girls Basketball on Saunders County Online, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their families' everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
And welcome back to Wahoo Warrior High School here on Saunders County Online at Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton, Aubrey Fingerhut, Blake Maxon here with you for this high school girls Jamboree. I'm going to keep track of the quarters, even though they are resetting. So that's why on your scoreboard or on your screen there that you're viewing, you see a score bug. You won't see the clock. I update that as much and as fast as I possibly can because the score today really doesn't matter. This is an exhibition game that doesn't count, and so that's why we aren't really keeping score because neither of these teams are keeping score, as right now it's 0-0, although the Warriors did win quarter number 1, 15-4. Left wing three on the way for Grace Hahn is too strong, and the long rebound won't be touched and go back to the Warriors. So 7:34 to go here in quarter number 2. Leading the way for the Warriors in scoring into that first quarter was Tegan Watts with 4 and Gretchen Segrin 4. Sydney Smart added 3. And here in the right corner, the Warriors set up their offense. Smart in the left wing, kicks it to the left corner, 3 on the way. He's too strong. Offensive rebound on the backside block, and then a turnover. Probably should have just gone right back up with it on the right block there for the Warriors. Trying to see the number. I believe it was Taylon Roberts, I think. So,
No, I think that was Josie.
yeah, you're right. It was number 20, not number 30, and that was Josie Larson. And then a foul is called on the Warriors, and the layup is good for Grace Hahn, who has her first bucket tonight. And now tries for the old-fashioned three-point play after drawing a foul on the Warrior Lily Harris. Her first personal, and Wahoo's first team foul. The rebound is gathered by Segrin after the missed three-point play. And here comes Sydney Smart across the center of the floor, left to right. Gets it to Larson on the right wing. Josie, a dribble with her left hand, nearly throws it away and does. She tried forcing it down to the right block, and back-to-back turnovers for the 5'7" sophomore Josie Larson. Stepping into a left wing three is missed badly off the bottom of the backboard, and a rebound to the Warriors, and Sydney Smart will clear it here down the near sideline. Smart pushing it ahead, left block, losing the dribble, and then stepping out of bounds. Oh, a foul got called first against Concordia, and that will go against Karis Hughes. Her third personal foul in just 9.5 minutes of basketball. One team foul now for the Mustangs. Segrin back out to Smart, top of the key three. To the right, no good. Following the rebound, it goes off of Wahoo and out of bounds. Lanta Hitz tried to save it, could not. Aubrey, what a fast-paced game we're seeing here early on in this Jamboree.
Yeah.
Both teams, like we mentioned, these Jamborees are used to kind of work on things. Because right now, quarter number 1, we saw both teams work on full court press. It looks like here in quarter number 2, both teams are working on their zone defense, as Wahoo has now come out in a 1-3-1 zone. Sydney Smart gets the steal, takes it all the way to the left block, reverse layup, misses badly off the side of the backboard, and the rebound is gathered by Grace Hahn. Hahn all alone in the backcourt, takes it here to the near side to Beck. Beck tries to split the double team, and Smart steals it again. Gets it to the far sideline of the Warriors, and Lanta Hits will slow it up. To Smart. Right corner, wide open three for Josie Larson. Rattles in! After having back-to-back turnovers, that's got to feel good for Josie Larson, who has her first, I say in air quotes, first points of the 2023-24 season. Smart, her third steal in a row, takes it herself and misses the layup again, but a foul. 5:22 to go, quarter number 2. It's Wahoo 3 and Concordia 2. And if you're really doing the math, it's 18-6 in terms of the full Jamboree. Quarter number 2, it's 3-2. Quarter number 1, Wahoo won 15-4. Smart at the free throw line, makes the first. She's now 2 of 3 from the charity stripe tonight and has 4 points. Lanta Hits comes out. Josie Larson comes out, as does Lily Harris. So several subs being made as that foul went against Grace Hahn, her second, team foul number 2. Smart once again goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and the ball will be cleared by Violet Hanks, right to left. Hanks crossed over, and Sydney took it again. Coast to coast right hand layup. Smart is good. She's got 6 and has 4 steals in a row. 5:02 to go here in quarter number 2. It's Wahoo 6-2. And that one will go off the hands of Concordia. 5 straight Mustang turnovers, as that one was forced by Tegan Watts. And checking back in for the Warriors is Addie Hancock. Hancock throws it into the backcourt to Erin Galladay, left to right. Galladay takes it to the right wing to Watts. Watts dribbling around with that left knee brace to Segrin on the left wing. Warriors trying to break this zone. Galladay a 3 from the left wing's too strong. Long rebound. Segrin got it. Steps back, tries to force it in down low. It's tipped away and stolen again by the Mustangs. Here comes Concordia down the far sideline, right to left, with Hanks running the point. Kicks it into the right corner, dribbling it in. Hanks now on the left elbow. Kicks it back out to the left wing. Dribbling in, short corner jumper on the way from Lichtenberger is short, and the rebound gathered by the Warriors, trying to push the tempo. Here comes Wahoo. Top of the key. Segrin thought about the 3, now kicks it to the left corner. Now back up top to Hancock. She'll use the screen. Bounce pass to the right wing. Watts thought about the 3, dribbles to the free throw line. Left wing, now left corner. Hancock a 3. It's too strong. Segrin the offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Wahoo resets. Watts, Segrin, right corner 3 for Gretchen. Way too strong an air ball. Right into the hands of Hancock. Now to the left wing. Segrin left block. Kicks it back out to Watts on the right wing. Tegan trying to attack this 2-3 Mustang zone. Segrin, bounce pass, left wing, 3 on the way. Short. Long rebound won't be touched. Wahoo had 5 shots on that possession and couldn't hit any of them. And Lanta Hits will come in to replace Gretchen Segrin, who got 4 offensive rebounds in a row. Just kind of has a nose for the basketball. And with that long wingspan, the 6-foot junior, the tallest player by far for these Wahoo Warriors. And that wingspan will likely come in handy throughout the course of the season and against Bennington on Thursday night. 3:28 to go, quarter number 2. It's Wahoo 6, Concordia 2, which essentially makes it 21-6 in the actual game. As the layup underneath is no good from Lichtenberger, and a foul will be called on the rebound as Lanta Hits got knocked to the ground. That one, I believe, will go against Abby Matthew, her first. Abby Matthew, the lone senior on this Concordia Mustang squad. 3:13 to go, quarter number 2. It's Wahoo 6, Concordia 2. At the top of the key, here is Galladay. Galladay back to Watts, now to Hits in the right short corner. Lanta tried forcing it back up top and threw it away. Stolen by Hahn. Grace to the left block, missed the layup, and the rebound is gathered by the Warriors. Now Watts will bring it down the center of the floor. Crosses over to her left hand and takes it to the top of the key. 2:48 to go, quarter number 2. Watts to the right corner to Hits, and she traveled before kicking it back out. So back-to-back turnovers from Lanta Hits as she tried to get it back out to Galladay on the right wing. So this is once again, as the crowd starts to fill in a little bit more here in Wahoo, this is a girls and boys jamboree. So doesn't matter. The first actual game is Thursday night, where Wahoo hosts Bennington, Class B school, Class B football powerhouse. Warriors get another steal. Watts to the top of the key, bounce pass to Hancock, now hits in the left corner, dribbles it, bounce pass up top to Galladay, right corner to Watts. Teagan dribbles around the left wing, up top to Hancock. Now Galladay in the left wing, skip pass to Watts, right wing. She'll fake a pass, dribble baseline, hand it to Hitz, wide open, right corner three, and she traveled again. 3 straight turnovers for Lanta Hitz, and really, I mean, that's just part of this Jamboree. I feel like that's the most valuable part of these preseason Jamborees is just getting used to the game speed, getting used to the officials. Like a play like that for Lanta Hitz, that's not getting called in practice. It will get called in every game. So it's something for her to learn from, and you'd rather her learn from it now than on Thursday night. So that's just some of the adjustment and why I feel like these Jamborees are so valuable. As Josie Larson checks into the game, immediately gets a steal, coast-to-coast right-hand layup, missed, and she got fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. 3rd team foul on Concordia, 4th, I should say, and it's the first personal against Natalie Perkinson, who just checked into the game. 1:43 to go, second quarter. It's Wahoo 6, Concordia 2, and Josie Larson at the free throw line, who has hit the lone 3 tonight for Wahoo and has her first free throw. So she's got 4 points all of a sudden. The leading scorer for the Warriors is Sydney Smart, who has 6. She averaged 6 a game last year for Wahoo and is the lone returning starter for these Warriors. Larson at the free throw line. Got them both. Good-looking free throw from the 5'7" sophomore. Wahoo sets up in their zone, which has been the emphasis here in the second quarter, and a foul will be called at the free throw line before Ava Lichtenberger could really get anything going. Wahoo's second team foul, and Eliza Schmidt will check back into the ballgame to replace Lichtenberger here momentarily with 96 seconds to go in the first half. And Wahoo leading the second quarter 8-2 and leading the game 23-6. Right corner 3 won't go from Hahn. Rebound gathered by the Warriors. Here's Sydney Smart trying to go 1-on-4. She's fouled. No shot as she made the layup. But she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws, as that's the 5th team foul on Concordia, as they are now in the bonus, as this the 3rd personal foul against Grace Hahn, who will have to be careful now. Smart at the free throw line is now 3 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. And leads the Warriors with 7 and now 8 points as she got them both. So it's Wahoo 10, Concordia 2 with 1:22 to go. And the 2-3 zone back. And the 3 on the way is buried from the left wing from Violet Hanks. She hit it. She now leads the Mustangs in scoring, and with 1:08 to go in the second quarter, Wahoo leads 10-5 in the second quarter. Right corner, right wing, now left side to Smart, who lobs it into Segrin on the left block. Sydney a back cut, has a layup and banks it in. Sydney Smart all of a sudden has 10 points with 50 seconds to go in the half. Wahoo leads at 12-5 here in the second quarter and leads the game 27-9. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Wahoo. Concordia will throw it in across the way from us here in our broadcast booth. Thanks everyone for tuning in here to this high school jamboree on this Monday night. First game, and we'll have the exact same setup on Thursday night, where the Warriors take on the Badgers of Bennington. Left short corner, shot on the way is too strong that time from Natalie Perkinson, and the rebound to Wahoo with 28 seconds to go. The Warriors will try to force it down low, and it goes off the hands of Lily Harris out of bounds, and a Warrior turnover when Wahoo could have held for the final shot of the half. They try forcing it in the transition and turn it over. Back in the 2-3 zone, the Mustangs get a good look from the right elbow, miss it off the side iron to the right, and it goes off of Wahoo out of bounds. And Concordia will have the basketball underneath their own rim on the left side with 15.8 to go in the second quarter. Wahoo leads 12-5 and lead the game at 27-9. Ball's tipped around on the inbounds, loose. Sydney Smart tracks it down for the Warriors. And here's Smart in the left corner. Will try a three. Money! Sydney Smart puts the Warriors up 10 to end quarter number 2, as that's her first made three, and what a first half it was, as Sydney Smart led the way for the Warriors. If I can do quick math here, 6, 9, 13 points for Sydney Smart in the first half to lead all scorers. And Wahoo wins quarter number 1 15-4, and they win quarter number 2 15-5. So you know head coach Sean Forbes got to be happy about that, Aubrey.
For sure.
He wanted to, we talked to him before the game, and he talked about how he wanted to kind of fit the pieces together a little bit. This is kind of a brand new team with, after losing 4 seniors from last year, he's just trying to see what the Warriors can do this year. And I'd say that's a pretty good first half of work. After the first quarter, they won 15-4. They win quarter number 2 15-5. So you do the math, the Warriors lead at the half 30-9. Score resets, everything resets as we go to quarter number 3 after we thank our sponsors. You're tuned into the Wahoo Warrior High School preseason Jamboree on Saunders County Online, and we'll be back after we thank all of our sponsors and kind of recap that first half.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Anchor Insurance Agencies want to remind you open enrollment is right now for policies beginning January 1st. We're your local agency with locations across Nebraska, including Wahoo, Grand Island, Omaha, Lincoln, and Fort Calhoun. If your employer doesn't offer affordable insurance, please let us help you get the coverage you deserve at an affordable price. And if you're over 65, there are so many new update options out there, and we're up to speed on all of them. Let us help you navigate what works best for you. Voted Omaha Magazine's Best of Omaha, call us at 402-858-0557 or scan the QR code to provide your basic information. Anchor State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel.
South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living
Looking
Center.
for a new career? Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers. At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you. Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Agencies want to remind you open enrollment is right now for policies beginning January 1st. We're your local agency with locations across Nebraska, including Wahoo, Grand Island, Omaha, Lincoln, and Fort Calhoun. If your employer doesn't offer affordable insurance, please let us help you get the coverage you deserve at an affordable price. And if you're over 65, there are so many new update options out there, and we're up to speed on all of them. Let us help you navigate what works best for you. Voted Omaha Magazine's Best of Omaha. Call us at 402-858-0557 or scan the QR code to provide your basic information. Anchor Insurance State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Is excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel
Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
And welcome back to Wahoo Warrior girls basketball. It's the preseason Jamboree. The season kicks off on Thursday. Your Wahoo Warriors hosting the Omaha Concordia Mustangs here on Saunders County Online, Wahoo Public. Austin McNorton, Blake Maxson, and really bad take, Aubrey Fingerhut is here with us as well. Folks, we were talking about, all the Thanksgiving festivities. Apparently, pumpkin pie is not allowed in her household, which...
I just don't like it.
It's just
I just don't like
her
it.
family is a pretzel and fruit family.
Okay,
which,
no, you make it sound stupid.
Whoa.
You make it sound
Whoa.
stupid. No. It's not like the rest of my family doesn't like it. I just don't like it.
Boy, it is just an essential.
Whatever, Austin.
I want everyone to comment below who's tuning in. Pumpkin pie, is that an American classic?
Okay.
That everyone loves?
Yes, it is. I just don't like it. That's all I'm saying. I just don't like it.
Take. So, it's 0-0 right now, so we don't have a scorebook for you here, is because tonight, like we said, it's an exhibition Jamboree where the score just really doesn't matter. Both of these teams are working on different things. We saw Wahoo in quarter number 1 as step back 3 from the right wing won't go, fought for the rebound, and a jump ball called, and the arrow will go to Wahoo. But we saw both the coaches kind of come to an agreement on what we want to work on here, as that's basically what this is. It's a glorified practice with refs against a different team who doesn't know your players, doesn't know your plays, all of those kind of details. So Wahoo and Omaha Concordia, they both ran a full court press in quarter number 1. In quarter number 2, we saw both teams run a man-to-man, or a zone defense, I should say. Now, in quarter number 3, we're seeing both teams play straight-up man-to-man defense and practicing on that. Wahoo won quarter number 1, 15-4, using that full court press. They won quarter number 2, 15-5, using the zone defense. So, a cumulative score, it's a 30-9 Warrior lead, but as it sits right now, quarter number 3, we are scoreless. As a long rebound, good box out, comes to Sydney Smart, who goes right to left, one-on-one. Sydney takes it to her dominant left hand, misses the layup, but will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 6:40 to go, quarter number 3. We'll keep you updated on that time and score as much as we can without the scoreboard, because we're not keeping track of it tonight. Thursday night, we will likely have it as Wahoo will host the Badgers of Bennington in Class B on Thursday night. Football powerhouse is, I think they've won like 30 games in a row and have won the last couple state championships in football. They won it again this year in Class B in pretty dominant fashion, as Smart leads the way for Wahoo with 13, now 14 points, as she goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And a foul will be called on Lanta Hits in the backcourt, as Wahoo just a little bit too aggressive on the rebound, and Wahoo leads 1-0 here with 6:37 to go in the third quarter. A little bit of pressure from Tegan Watts and Aaron Galladay as a fight for the loose ball is tied up, and the arrow will go, or stay, I should say, with the Mustangs, as we will have the boys action here for you coming up after this girls Jamboree as well. And that one could be pretty interesting, as both teams last year made it to the state tournament. Omaha Concordia, from the general consensus from everyone around that I've been talking to, will be preseason number 1 in Class C1. They return a lot, and they made the semifinals last season. And Wahoo, of course, was the number 1 seed last year in Class C1 before being upset by Auburn in the first round, a powerhouse of the Bulldogs. And Wahoo, they lose a lot, but, this is a basketball blue blood, if you will, in the state of Nebraska. So when you say lose a lot, I mean the JV team, for example, for Wahoo went undefeated last year. So you're bringing in some pretty fun talent, and of course, you bring in arguably, maybe even not an argument, the number 1 player in Class C1 in Marcus Glock. Wahoo gets a turnover, takes it in transition. Right corner 3 is on the way, and too strong that time from Galladay, and the rebound to Sydney Smart, who resets at the half-court line. Wahoo in their home whites, gold numbers, blue trim. They're going right to left now on your screen in the second half. Concordia comes out in their road navy blues, gold numbers, and reverse layup for Smart won't go, and the rebound is gathered underneath, and then another loose ball foul against Wahoo. on the rebound. It was a good rebound underneath from Karis Hughes. She got fouled by Tegan Watts, her second, and team foul number 3 for Wahoo. And for those who weren't tuning in or missed out the rule change in Nebraska this year, it's 5 team fouls, and the opponent shoots free throws from then on. As Wahoo, in the full court press, tips it away, and it will go back to the baseline, and that is where head coach Rebecca Hughes will call a timeout, as they will be pretty close to a 10-second violation, so they'll call a timeout and set up a play. 5:23 to go, third quarter. It's Wahoo 1, Concordia 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Austin McNorton, Aubrey Fingerhut, Blake Maxson here, back with you on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube for this Jamboree night in Nebraska. It's Wahoo hosting Omaha Concordia. Wahoo won quarter number 1 15-4. They won quarter number 2 15-5, and they are currently leading quarter number 3 1-0. As the score resets after the end of every quarter, a travel will be called on the Mustang Natalie Perkinson. Or actually number 5, Adelaide Beck, who's back in the game. She got in foul trouble early for the Mustangs, and back come the Warriors, right to left with Sydney Smart. Smart throws it down into the right corner, and that's where Josie Larson has it, up top to Segrin. Gretchen into the left corner to Smart. Sydney, a power dribble to the free throw line, takes it back to Segrin. Left wing 3 for Gretchen. Nearly tried to bank it in, and a good box out, and an even better rebound underneath for Karis Hughes. She got fouled from behind, as Wahoo has 4 team fouls here in this third quarter, and the first personal foul against Gracie Fairbanks. And then Smart steals it on the full court press and will skip it to the right block, out to Larson, pump fake, now in down low. Beautiful pass, and the layup's up and good on the right block for Fairbanks underneath. Gracie has her 4th point tonight. And Wahoo leads 3-0 here in this third quarter. Smart, another steal. Left-hand layup is good. How about Sydney Smart? Her defense has been spectacular tonight. She now has, 11 plus 5. That's 16 here tonight. Left to right comes Hughes, and a blocking foul will be called, and it will be 2 free throws for Hughes. The sophomore has yet to score tonight, and it's the first personal foul against Gretchen Segrin, and Wahoo's in team foul number 5. So I honestly don't know if it was a shooting foul or not. Regardless, it's 2 free throws for Hughes, who makes the first. Segrin and Smart both come out for Wahoo. And the second free throw goes in and out, and the rebound is gathered by Galladay. Aaron takes it herself, up ahead to Larson, backdoor cut to the left corner. Thought about the 3, and throwing it away that time was Lily Harris. And now thrown into the backcourt as Concordia was trying to get set up offensively. 3:46 to go, third quarter. It's Wahoo 5, Concordia 1. And Wahoo will now set up underneath their own basket on the left side of the rim. Galladay will throw it in for the Warriors on the inbounds play. And she'll throw it out to the top of the key to Fairbanks. Gracie directing traffic, hands it off to Larson into the left corner to Harris. Harris left wing, she's stopped, needs help. Bounce pass, and dribbling around to the free throw line. Here's hits to Larson in the right corner. Josie dribbles to her left, catches it at her hip. Now to Fairbanks, in the left corner is Harris. Harris dribbles to the baseline, layup off the glass and good. Lily Harris has her first points tonight for the Warriors, who lead 7-1 with 3:15 to go in the third quarter. And an error on the transition offense for Concordia, and another Mustang turnover as Sydney Smart checks back into the game for Wahoo to replace Aaron Galladay. The Warriors have really spread the scoring around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Warriors have scored tonight. As here at the top of the key is Smart. She'll dribble to the right. Now pull it back to the wing. Now Smart dribbles all the way to the block, left the layup short, got her own rebound, and kicks it out to the left wing. Top of the key. Now we're on the perimeter. Hits, travels again. She's done that 3 times tonight on a pump fake 3. She drags her back. She'll go coast to coast, stop, and get doubled. Probably should have just gone up with the layup, and now Smart will clear it. Sydney on the left wing. Throws it in down low to Segrin on the left elbow. Back up top to Watts. Smart in the right corner. Sydney dribbles over to her right. Now back up top to Segrin with 2:13 to go in the third quarter, and Wahoo leading 7-1. Watts, a nice pump fake, dribbles in. Left the layup short, but goes to the line to shoot 2. Second team foul against Concordia. And the first personal foul against Abby Matthew. And Aubrey, right now, what are you seeing that's really working for the Warriors offensively?
I think we are driving it a lot, which is definitely good for me to get some of our points because our shooting might need to work on that a little bit. But, yeah, just driving it. It's good.
This is Tegan Watts' first trip to the free throw line. The 5'7" senior for these Wahoo Warriors. She has 4 points tonight and misses the first of 2 free throws. Second free throw on the way is too strong, so it goes 0 of 2, and the rebound is gathered by Violet Hanks. Hanks keeps it herself to the right side, stops on the right wing, throws it down into the right short corner. That is where Matthew has it. Abby dribbles to the top of the key, nearly had it stripped by Hancock, and now dribbling to the right block and laying it in underneath that time for the Mustangs. And coast-to-coast layup won't go, but the layup was up and good by Karis Hughes. That's her first made field goal tonight for the sophomore. And Smart will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. She went coast-to-coast. Got fouled by Adelaide Beck, her first personal, and the Mustangs' third team foul as Smart misses the first of 2 free throws. Been to the free throw line a lot tonight. Made 5 of 9. And now 6 of 10. As Sydney Smart leads the way in scoring with 17 for Wahoo. Here's Matthew on the right elbow, kicks it out to the left wing. Nice pump fake. Little 12-footer won't go. Offensive rebound gathered by Hanks. Kicked it back out. Right wing 3 won't go. Rebound fought for, gathered by Lanta Hits into Sydney Smart's hands. Smart with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Nice bounce pass, and the layup's up and good for Gretchen Segrin. That's how to work that 2-on-1 to absolute perfection, as Segrin now has 6. And the Warriors lead quarter number 3, 10-3, with 1:05 to go here in the third quarter. Free throw line shot won't go. Rebound called a foul. That will go against the Mustangs' Adelaide Beck. Her second personal foul, and Concordia's 4th team foul. 59 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's Wahoo 10 and Concordia 3, as Sydney Smart will have the ball in the backcourt and take it across the center of the W, right to left. Smart to Hits on the left elbow, bounce pass to Segrin. Now into the right wing. Around the perimeter goes Watts. Back to Segrin in the corner. Hits at the top of the key. Kicks it to the left wing to Smart. Smart takes it back in between the circles to the free throw line. Now on the right wing to Hancock. Now back to Smart, who lobs it into Segrin and threw it away. But stepping out of bounds in transition was Hughes. So the Warriors will get the basketball back underneath their own basket with 26.9 to go in the third quarter, trying to set up an inbounds play or hold for the final shot. Here's Hancock up top to Smart, who traveled. She didn't really catch the ball very clean, wasn't able to establish that pivot foot, and walked. 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's Wahoo 10, Concordia 3. As here comes Hanks. She'll take it to the left wing as Concordia looks to hold for the final shot now. Free throw line, a foul's called on Hancock, and it will be 2 shots for Adelaide Beck at the line. With 10 seconds to go, as that is the 5th team foul against Wahoo, which leads to 2 free throws. Love this rule change already. I know it's just a Boy, what even a jamboree here, but I think this is such a game changer. The women's college game does it right. And I'm happy that it's being adopted now at the high school level here in Nebraska. Both free throws no good, and the rebound to Segrin. And Smart with 6 seconds gets it ahead to Watts around the baseline. Hand clock, 3 on the way at the buzzer, in and out. And that's the end of quarter number 3. So the Warriors win quarter number 3 by a score of 10-3. And they lead the game 40-12 total. If we're keeping track, we're not, but if we were, that would be it. So we'll be back in 60 seconds and get you set for the final 8 minutes of this Jamboree. You're tuned into Warrior Girls Basketball on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc., serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Austin McNorton, Blake Maxon, and Aubrey Fingerhut here with you on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube for high school girls basketball in this Jamboree on a Monday night. So scores doesn't count, game doesn't count, win or loss. There's a good opportunity for both teams to get some game practice in before the season officially begins on Thursday night. Wahoo will host Bennington on Thursday night here at home. As starting out quarter number 4, Aaron Galladay throws it up into the stands for a turnover. 7:47 to go in the game. Wahoo won quarter number 1, 15-4. They won quarter number 2, 15-5, and they won quarter number 3, 10-3. So they lead it overall 40-12. So it's been a great defensive effort from the Warriors. However, offensively they had some turnovers themselves, and that's kind of what you expect here in game number 1 of the game. I should say kind of game number 1 as it's your first full game speed. The Warriors a 3-on-1 opportunity. Gracie Fairbanks doesn't take advantage. Hancock trailing 3 is good from the top of the key. Addie Hancock has her 5th point tonight off the bench. Her first made 3, and the Warriors lead 3-0. That is only the 3rd made 3 of the night for Wahoo, and now they foul in transition with 7:01 to go in the ball game. The Warrior defense has been exceptional. As checking in for the Mustangs is Natalie Perkinson, and she will replace Ava Lichtenberger as the foul against the Warriors went against Josie Larson, her first. Wahoo's first team foul here in this 4th quarter, as the fouls reset after every quarter. Right wing, here is Perkinson. On the left wing to Hughes. Hughes up top to Hahn. Hahn dribbles to the right elbow, throws it in down low to Hughes, who's double teamed, stripped underneath. Ooh, a foul is called, and Addie Hancock can't believe it. I really can't either. It looked like she took the ball away. Sean Forbes didn't really argue it much. And checking in for the Mustangs now is Abby Matthew, and she will replace Eliza Schmidt. 6:41 to go here in the ballgame. It's a 3-0 lead for Wahoo here in this 4th quarter, and a 43-12 lead in the game. Left wing Hughes, she travels on her way to the cup. See that called a lot early in the season as both teams trying to get used to that back pivot foot. Which one's established, which one's not. Here's Larson in the left corner. Josie dribbles baseline and has it tipped out of bounds off of a Mustang. It will stay with Wahoo underneath their own basket on the right side of the rim. It's several different subs made for both teams. Looks like In for the Warriors for the first time tonight is Nevaeh Maldiner for Wahoo. Her first game speed rep. Hancock dribbles to the left wing, lost the ball, and diving for it and grabbing it for the Mustangs was Ellie Domps. First time we mentioned her name tonight. So now we saw quarter number 1 be full court press. Quarter number 2, zone defense. Quarter number 3, man-to-man defense. And now quarter number 4 is a good opportunity to get some of those reserves, JV-type players into the game, as we're calling some new names. None of the starters in for Wahoo right now, for example. And now one starter coming back in for the Warriors in Aaron Galladay. As Miranda Vonyek comes into the game as well for Wahoo. I think I saw a 25, yes. 5:59 to go here in the ball game. Wahoo leads quarter number 4 3-0, and the game 43-12. Inbounds pass goes to the right short corner to Hanks. Back up to the top of the key. Now to the left wing, and a bounce pass down low. Layup won't go from Hughes, and a good defensive rebound gathered by Maldiner. Into the hands of Galladay. Galladay into the left wing. Wide open three on the way. Won't go from Harris. Rebound fought for. It goes off of a Mustang out of bounds, and Wahoo will have it. In kind of an awkward spot as the Warriors have to inbound it in the far left corner of the floor. And that's where Harris will throw it in to Galladay on the left wing. Aaron dribbles to her right, now back to her left. Now takes a screen at the top of the key around the perimeter, gets it to Hancock. Addy to the right elbow, had a shot, passed it up. Now to the left wing, Galladay thought about a three, will take a screen to the left elbow, deep two, in and out. Rebound fought for underneath, Galladay got it back, trying to kick it back out, the ball is loose. Maldiner gets it, now back to Galladay, and the Warriors will reset with 5:10 to go, leading 3-0. Right wing, dribbling in, bounce pass to Vonyek. Galladay left corner three is too strong. Rebound again gathered by Hancock. She'll step back and shoot a three. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound for Vonyek. And how about these Warriors on the offensive glass? A long possession here for Wahoo. Wide open layup underneath is up and good for Nevaeh Maldiner. The 5'8" sophomore has a bucket. And the Warriors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different scores. And now the ball thrown away by the Mustangs. A turnover. And Fairbanks and Larson come back into the game for the Warriors to replace Hancock and Galladay. 4:33 to go here in quarter number 4. It's Wahoo 5 and Omaha Concordia 0. Warrior basketball right to left. And the ball will be tipped out of bounds off of Concordia. And Lily Harris will throw it in right in front of her bench here on the near side. Harris to the left wing to Larson. Josie lost it, got it back, dribbles to the left corner. Now back up top to Maldiner. She's looking for help. Dribbles to the right. Now at the top of the key, gets it to Harris on the right wing. Skip pass to Larson on the left side. 4:10 to go. Larson lobbing it in down low, and then an offensive foul called against Wahoo's Nevaeh as she kind of pushed off trying to establish that post position underneath. And that's what the officials saw. Good call. 4:09 to go in the ball game. Wahoo leading this fourth quarter 5-0 and leading the game 45-12. Left to right come the Mustangs with Natalie Perkinson running the point. Top of the key three on the way for Hanks is too short. Rebound saved in bounds. Heck of an effort. But right to Fairbanks, and Larson will bring it up. Fairbanks crosses the timeline to the top of the key, gets it back to Larson on the right wing. Now wide open, deep two from the right corner is good. That time for Miranda Vonyek. Miranda, that's her first bucket for the 5'8" senior. As Wahoo leads 7-0. Left corner three is an air ball. Right into the hands of Fairbanks again. And now Lily Harris has it in the backcourt. Harris dribbles with her right hand across the Warrior W, right to left. Harris stops at the volleyball line, throws it down into the left short corner to Fairbanks. Gracie skips it to the top of the key. Maldiner, she'll drive it to the right block. Kick it out, right corner three on the way. Off the backboard won't go, and the rebound off the hands of Wahoo out of bounds. Several different subs being made now as Hancock comes back in for Wahoo. 3:05 to go here in the ballgame. Wahoo leads 7-0 here in this fourth quarter and lead the ballgame 47-12. Sean Forbes got to be happy. He said he wanted his team to just play hard, rebound the ball, which we've seen them do tremendously tonight, and try and fit in the pieces of the puzzle after losing 4 starters from last season. Tipped out of bounds off of Wahoo, and the Mustangs will have it underneath their own basket on the left side of the rim. With 2:50 to go. Here come the Mustangs in underneath. No foul call with contact. Fairbanks trying to grab the rebound, gets tied up. And a jump ball will stay with the Mustangs again underneath. Inbounds pass thrown underneath. The ball is loose. Another jump ball. Back-to-back tie-ups, and this time the arrow will go to Wahoo. 7-0 here in this fourth quarter. 2:41 to go here in the quarter in this Jamboree. A good scrimmage for both teams, getting some game speed reps. Fairbanks trying to throw it into the backside to Harris. It's stolen away by Schmidt. She'll go coast to coast, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2. Elijah Schmidt, the junior, running the floor with her long wingspan. She got fouled by Josie Larson, her second, and Wahoo's 5th team foul. Concordia hasn't fouled once in this quarter. And the Mustangs will shoot free throws for the remaining 2 minutes and 25 seconds of this game, and they have their first points of the first quarter. And Schmidt is now 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Left the second one short, and Hancock grabs the rebound. Addy gets it here to the near side to Galladay. Galladay into the left corner to Harris. Harris drives in, kicks it back out, gets it back in the right corner, and she tried to do an NBA step back where you can take 2 steps before you shoot it. So she tried to do that. She caught the ball in the right short corner. She said, all right, I'm 2 steps away from a 3. So she took 2 steps backwards to shoot the 3 and got called for the travel. 2 minutes to go. Ball is loose, thrown in down underneath to the right block, and the layup won't go that time for Ellie Domps, and the rebound off of the Mustangs out of bounds. 1:55 to go here in the ball game. It's Wahoo 7, Concordia 1. Here in the backcourt is Larson to the near side to Hancock. Addy takes it herself, breaking the full court press and taking it to the Warrior W. Fairbanks has it on the right wing. It goes through her hand. She gets it back. Now Larson dribbles the baseline. Layup is way short. Just grazed the net. That's it. And back come the Mustangs down the near side left to right with Hahn leading the point. She stops on the right wing, throws it in down low through the hands of Schmidt and gathered by Maldiner. Now here's Hancock in the backcourt. Addy will take it right to left. Dribbling to the far sideline. She lost the handle on it, got it back, no travel called, and the ball is loose off of Concordia out of bounds and will stay with Wahoo underneath. Kind of in an awkward spot there in front of the Warrior student section. Aubrey, does the Warrior student section have a name? The Blue Crew, right? The Blue Crew?
That's like a club that kind of plans everything.
Okay.
The actual student section doesn't really have a name. Just student section.
All right. Turnover on the inbounds. 69 seconds to go here in the ball game in this Jamboree. Wahoo leads this fourth quarter 7-1, and Hancock fouls in the backcourt. Just a little bit too aggressive that time for the 5'2" sophomore. And Grace Hahn will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Her first trip to the free throw line tonight as Hancock just picked up her 3rd. 61 seconds to go here in this girls' Jamboree. And then we will have a very exciting boys' Jamboree coming up next, as these are likely, on paper, two teams that you'd think make it to Lincoln this year, two teams that did make it to Lincoln last year, in Concordia, who made it to the semifinal round before being defeated by Auburn, and Wahoo, who had to play Auburn first, got beat in the first round. So here come the Warriors now breaking the full court press, skipping it to Larson on the right wing with 51 seconds to go, leading 7-2, as Hahn went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Concordia coming in, from what we can gather, as the preseason number 1 in Class C1. And Wahoo, well, they're kind of the blue blood in this class. Everyone kind of expects them to do well, as Larson misses the 3 from the left corner. 30 seconds left. We'll see how aggressive Concordia is. Going coast to coast, the layup is good. Coast to coast goes Grace Hahn. She makes it. Wahoo leads this fourth quarter 7-4 with 15 seconds to go. They throw it away. 15-footer is good at the free throw line for Ellie Doms. As the Mustangs trying to win one quarter, they trail 7-6 with 3 seconds left. Vonyek's shot is blocked, but a foul. They call a foul with 1 second, and neither fan base likes that. I mean, what are we doing? As the foul's called on Adlai Beck. Her third, the first team foul for Concordia in this entire quarter. 1 second left, and Vonyek will go to the free throw line for 2. As it was a shooting foul, she missed the first off the side iron to the left. Vonyek's second, no good as well, and that will do it. Final score in quarter number 4 is Wahoo 7, Concordia 6. 30-47, Wahoo 47, and Omaha Concordia 18. That's the final Jamboree score. Neither of the coaches care about that. Both coaches happy they got some game experience with the officials, with the full speed against a different opponent. Sean Forbes got to be happy with the way his girls played tonight, Aubrey.
For sure.
He wanted to see how his different pieces would fit into his puzzle this year. Got to be pleased with that effort. As Wahoo wins this Jamboree 47-18, and they will get ready to host Bennington on Thursday night. So as far as our coverage here on Saunders County Online go, we'll keep the stream going for you here, right here. We'll thank all of our sponsors. And after about 10 minutes or so, I'll come back, break down what happened for you there in that girls action, and then we'll get set for the boys Jamboree coming up next. So you're tuned in to Class C1 Wahoo and Omaha Concordia basketball Jamborees here on a Monday night. And we'll be right back after we thank all of our sponsors. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Policies want to remind you open enrollment is right now for policies beginning January 1st. We're your local agency with locations across Nebraska, including Wahoo, Grand Island, Omaha, Lincoln, and Fort Calhoun. If your employer doesn't offer affordable insurance, please let us help you get the coverage you deserve at an affordable price. And if you're over 65, there are so many new update options out there, and we're up to speed on all of them. Let us help you navigate what works best for you. Voted Omaha Magazine's Best of Omaha. Call us at 402-858-0557 or scan the QR code to provide your basic information. Anchor Insurance Agency Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Who's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
Rivalry Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center. Looking for a new career? Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10
I want to
p.m.
remind you, open enrollment is right now for policies beginning January 1st. We're your local agency with locations across Nebraska, including Wahoo, Grand Island, Omaha, Lincoln, and Fort Calhoun. If your employer doesn't offer affordable insurance, please let us help you get the coverage you deserve at an affordable price. And if you're over 65, there are so many new update options out there, and we're up to speed on all of them. Let us help you navigate what works best for you. Voted Omaha Magazine's Best of Omaha. Call us at 402-858-0557 or scan the QR code to provide your basic information. Anchor State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi.
Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
And welcome back to Wahoo Public High School here on Saunders County Online, Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton here with you for this high school basketball jamboree between the Wahoo Warriors and the Omaha Concordia Mustangs as we wrap up our girls action as the boys get warmed up on the floor between an exciting preseason matchup in that one, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a little bit. But for right now, let's go ahead and break down that girls action as these jamborees, the way they work, obviously the score doesn't matter. You won't see a score bug on your screen tonight. Neither coach really cares. They just want their teams to compete, rebound, do some of those kind of things. We talked to head coach Sean Forbes before the game got started, and he said, you know, after losing 4 starters from last year, just trying to replace some of that, just trying to fit the different pieces into the puzzle a little bit, and just wanted to see how that would work with different girls in different spots and how hard they would play and how hard they would fight, and indeed they did that well. As Wahoo, I kept score. They defeated the Concordia Mustangs 47-18. In quarter number 1, the Warriors and the Mustangs, so both teams will do the same things. You'll likely see that tonight in the boys' game as well. Quarter number 1, both teams ran full court press, and Wahoo won that quarter 15-4. In quarter number 2, both teams ran zone defenses. Wahoo ran a 1-3-1 zone. Omaha Concordia ran a 2-3 zone, and Wahoo won that one 15-5. In quarter number 3, both teams ran a strictly man-to-man defense, straight up basketball, and Wahoo won that one 10-3. And then finally in quarter number 4, that's where you got to see a lot of the reserve players, a lot of the JV girls who don't get a lot of varsity action. They got to play. A lot of the juniors and sophomores got to play, and Wahoo won that quarter 7-6. So doing the math along with me, Wahoo wins it 47-18. Looking at the scoring first for the Concordia Mustangs, Eli Domp, she had 2. Leading the way in scoring for Concordia was Grace Hahn. She had 5. Violet Hanks had 3. Ava Lichtenberger had 3. Chris Hughes also had 3. And Elijah Schmidt made 2 free throws for her 2 points. So that was kind of the scoring breakdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different Mustangs get into the scoring book tonight for Omaha Concordia. Still a young team, only 1 senior on that Mustang team. So it might be kind of a hard-fought year for them, but they are growing and could be special to watch in a couple of years, no doubt, kind of in that growing phase of their team. For Wahoo, the scoring breakdown, it was led first by Sydney Smart, who led the way in scoring for Wahoo. If I can do quick math, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 points tonight for Sydney Smart as she hit 6 free throws, a 3, and 4 buckets. Tegan Watts, she had 4 points tonight. Lily Harris with 2. Gretchen Seagren with 6. Josie Larson with 5. Nevaeh Maldener with 2. Addie Hancock with 5. Miranda Vonyek with 2. And Gracie Fairbanks with 4. That was the scoring breakdown for the Wahoo Warriors, who 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different girls got into the scoring column tonight. So Blake, I'd say pretty effective night for Wahoo tonight in this Jamboree, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure. Being a young team, having a few seniors starting and playing, it looked decent. Got a lot of ball movement is what I saw.
Lots of ball movement. The defense was spectacular. I think Sydney Smart had 1.4 steals in a row. Probably ended the game close to that 10 mark in terms of steals. But the Warriors win this Jamboree 47-18. I know the score doesn't matter, but no matter any time you step onto a basketball court, you want to win. So that's what Wahoo does tonight. And again, they will host Bennington on Thursday night. That's where the official first game of the year will begin. And we'll have that here for you on Saunders County Online with that tip-off at 6 o'clock approximately. They'll have the JV games and all that beforehand. So approximate 6 o'clock tip-off time will be on the air for you there, hearing a pregame interview from Sean Forbes and all those kind of good details. But as far as our coverage here tonight in this Jamboree action goes, it will be the Wahoo Warriors taking on the preseason number 1 Mustangs of Omaha Concordia coming up next. We will thank all of our sponsors once again and get you set for that boys action coming up next. You're tuned in to Wahoo Warriors basketball on Saunders County Online, and we will be back after we thank all of our sponsors.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Agencies want to remind you open enrollment is right now for policies beginning January 1st. We're your local agency with locations across Nebraska, including Wahoo, Grand Island, Omaha, Lincoln, and Fort Calhoun. If your employer doesn't offer affordable insurance, please let us help you get the coverage you deserve at an affordable price. And if you're over 65, there are so many new update options out there, and we're up to speed on all of them. Let us help you navigate what works best for you. Voted Omaha Magazine's Best of Omaha. Call us at 402-858-0557 or scan the QR code to provide your basic information. Anchor State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Rivalry team, or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center. If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
Austin McNorton, Blake Maxon, and Aubrey Fingerhut here back with you at Wahoo High School for this Class C1 Boys Basketball Jamboree. And boy, this doesn't feel like a jamboree, does it, Blake?
No, it does not.
This place is packed. This place is electric. And I mean, Wow, what a fun one we have tonight as preseason number 1 in Omaha, Concordia. The Mustangs come in after last season finishing with a 24-5 record. They were the 5 seed in Class C1, and they got bounced in the semifinals to Auburn, who bounced the number 1 seeded 24-2 Wahoo Warriors in the first round last season. So 2 teams who are likely on paper destined to go back to Lincoln this year. And Omaha Concordia returns a lot from last year's team, and especially 6'10" Quentin McCafferty. The senior takes the opening tip right there. And Concordia comes out in their road navy blue uniforms, white numbers, gold trim. And they throw it down into the left block to Jack Thrasher, kicking it out for a 3, won't go. And the rebound gathered by the Warriors' Jace Kaminsky. Football quarterback Jace Kaminsky, who led the Warriors to an undefeated regular season and a state title game appearance, now coming back out on the basketball floor and trying to get in basketball game shape, which as everyone knows is a lot different. Underneath, pump fake, and tipped out and out of play as Dylan Schmidt tried to hit the backdoor cutter and Cody Hesser. As the Warriors, last season was a special one, 24-2 record. And they return one of the best players in the state of Nebraska, and here he is, Marcus Glock. He loses the ball and takes it out to the left wing and out to Dylan Schmidt. Simons, I should say, not Schmidt. I had a Dylan Schmidt in the last team I was the broadcaster for. Simons up top to Hesser. Nearly got away with the travel. Now Simons right wing. Dylan has it. Kicks it around the perimeter to the left side, dribbling it in, kicking it out and throwing it away. On the steal is McCafferty. He kicks it up ahead, and here comes Concordia down the block. Layup won't go on the spin around by Drew Koulis. And here comes Glock left to right. Marcus, the Northwest Missouri State Bearcat commit. And if you live in this area and are unfamiliar with the Bearcats and what they've done in Division II, you might be living under a rock. As Northwest has won, I think, 3 out of the last 5 national championships. And the only reason it's not 4 is because in 2020, there wasn't a national championship game to be played. As Marcus Glock makes his first point at the free throw line. Glock is the returner, the one returning starter from last season's team as he makes both free throws. Marcus had a special season as he is now over 1,000 points in his career, and he was first team all-conference last year. And the jumper from the free throw line won't go. Simons the rebound. Dylan takes it himself left to right, all the way to the right wing. That's where Hesser has it. Cody back up top to Simons, now to Glock on the left wing. Guarded tightly, takes it to the left short corner, blocked and out of bounds. Good defense there by Jackson Shepard on that far sideline. Inbounds, thrown in down underneath, and the layup is blocked. Got it back. A jump ball will be called, and the arrow will stay with Wahoo as Kyler Elliott, the 5'11" senior for the Warriors, got blocked underneath. It's a 2-0 Warrior lead with 6:08 to go here in this Jamboree first quarter. Inbounds is thrown out to Elliott at the top of the key. Kyler a bounce pass to Kaminsky in the right corner. Jace kicks it back out to Simons. Dylan will dribble to the top of the key to Hesser. Cody, a left-hand dribble, takes it to the block, spins around, one-hand shot up on the way, no good, and a clearing rebound by Quentin McCafferty. The Warrior offense kind of slow to start, but so far defensively they played pretty strong. Top of the key, here is Sunday. He kicks it to the left corner, pump fake, dribbling it into the free throw line, and a double dribble will be called against Jackson Shepard. Great defense from Jace Kaminsky. And now here comes Keegan Brigham into the ball game for Wahoo. Keegan, the 5'10" senior for the Warriors this year. Kaminsky comes in for Wahoo and takes it across the far sideline left to right, dribbling with his right hand. He'll dribble all the way into the paint, missed the floater, rebounds loose, and gathered by the Mustangs, Carter Sunday. Sunday will take it right to left, all the way to the left wing, wide open 3 for Koulis, in and out, and a good rebound underneath by Hesser to Kaminsky. Jace into the right corner, pump fake, Hesser on the right wing. Cody a little jab step. Simons a good pump fake. Gets the defender in the air. Gets to the bucket. Gets swatted away. Loose ball goes out of bounds off of the Mustangs. A tremendous block by the 6'10" senior Quentin McCafferty. And checking in for the Warriors is number 23 Eli Shada. Also off of that Warriors State Championship runner-up football team. Kaminsky, he'll throw it in on underneath the Warriors basket on the left side of the rim with 5:02 to go in the first quarter, leading 2-0. Inbounds is thrown to Shada, out to the left wing to Brigham. Now Kaminsky in the left corner. Jace trying to get it to Glock and does. Marcus has been face guarded the whole first quarter, goes in 1-on-2, gets knocked to the ground, no call, and it'll go out of bounds off of Omaha Concordia. The Warrior fans can't believe it. He tried to split the double team, took a shot to the jaw, got to the ground, no call, and now he'll throw it in on the right side of the rim. Bounce pass to Simons. He'll go up and get fouled and go to the line to shoot two. Nice bounce pass from Glock to Simons on the inbounds play. And now Dylan will go to the free throw line. Dylan Simons, the 6'4" junior. He's the tallest player the Warriors have on the roster, other than Brody Johnson, the 6'10" junior. 6'10".
So big.
He's a big guy. Doesn't get a lot of minutes, but maybe he can make an impact this season. He misses the first of 2 free throws. Dylan was about the first one off the bench for the Warriors last season. He goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Neither team has made a field goal tonight, but Wahoo has made 3 free throws and leads 3-0 with 4:38 to go in the first quarter. A battle between 2 top 10 teams in the state of Nebraska in Class C1 here in just a Jamboree. But boy, it does not feel like a Jamboree tonight, as the pass will go off of Dylan Simons out of bounds. And head coach Sheaf likes that effort from Dylan, although if he wouldn't have touched it, the Warriors would get it. But good effort regardless, and now the ball's thrown into the backcourt to Sunday, who will take it across the W right to left, guarded by Glock. Right wing, here is Kulus. He'll dribble to his left. Good defense from Kaminsky. Now at the top of the key is Oscar Maxson, who just checked in. Now to the right wing. A nice little jab step to the right elbow and kick back out to Kyle Schneider. Schneider has the ball with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Left wing guarded, 3 won't go. Good rebound from Glock on the backside, and Marcus will take it himself. Marcus, nice crossover dribble to the top of the key to Kaminsky on the right wing. Jace will pull it back out and reset the offense for Wahoo with 3:45 to go in the quarter. Simons on the right wing, skips it to Kaminsky on the left side. Jace a jab step, tries to throw it into Simons. Good catch, backdoor dribble, and Shada lays it in off the glass. The first made field goal for anybody belongs to Eli Shada. The 6'3" sophomore lays it in, and the Warriors lead 5-0 with 3:22 to go in the first quarter. Left wing here, Schneider, and a foul called underneath. As Oscar Maxson was trying to post up, he got hit from behind. And that foul will go against Keegan Brigham, his first, the Wahoo's first team foul. 2 fouls against Omaha Concordia with 3:19 to go in the first quarter. It's a 5-0 Warrior lead, and the Mustangs will throw it in underneath their own basket on the left side of the rim. Schneider, right wing, and stepping. Oh, an illegal screen will be called against the Mustangs, and that one will go against Carter Sunday. 3rd team foul now against Concordia, his first personal. And that's exactly why these Jamborees are so valuable. That's a play right there that's not getting called in practice. Glock steps into a 3 at the top of the key. It won't go. And the rebound gathered underneath by Sunday, and he'll take it himself across the center of the floor, right to left. Carter at the top of the key, kicks it to Schneider on the right wing. He'll kick it into the right corner, and a 3 on the way won't go from the big fella McCafferty. He'll try it again from the right wing. It's short, and the long rebound tipped. 1 by Concordia, another miss, and the rebound by Marcus Glock. The Mustangs ice cold here on the road early on. Left corner is Brigham, gets it to Glock at the left wing. Marcus guarded tightly, kicks it into the right corner to Brigham. Keegan looking for a backdoor cut. Glock has it on the right elbow, kicks it out to the left wing. 3 on the way for Wahoo is short, and the rebound gathered by Sunday again. And he'll take it himself, guarded by Glock right to left. Crosses over to his left hand to Schneider on the left wing. Back to the right side, dribbling all the way down to the right block. Hesser cuts him off. Now up top to Schneider, guarded by Brigham. He'll dribble to his left. Ball is loose. Shada has it. A jump ball called, and it will stay with the Mustangs. Tremendous defense by Eli Shada to force the tie-up. And Drew Kulus will check back into the game for the Mustangs with 2:08 to go in the first quarter in this defensive battle, and Wahoo leading 5-0. Ball will be thrown into the backcourt to Kulus, and he'll take it right to left. Kulus on the left wing. Here is Shepard. Shepard back up top to Kulus. He'll use a screen, get all the way to the bucket, and get sent off the wall. Cody Hesser is there for the block. The 6'4" sophomore sends it off the back wall. 1:56 to go in the first quarter, and Wahoo leads 5-0 with the Mustangs having the ball underneath their own basket on the right side of the rim. Ball thrown out top to Kulus. Now dribbling it in down low. The ball's loose and kicked out to the right corner. Now back up top to McCafferty. He'll dribble all the way and stuff it. The first bucket of the 2023-24 season for the Mustangs is a one-handed dunk by Quentin McCafferty. Now here's Hesser at the top of the key to Shada in the right corner. Eli hands it off to Glock. Marcus goes up, fall away, tough two. Offensive rebound gathered underneath by the Warriors. Shada up in the air, got the layup to go over the big fella. How about Eli Shada off the bench with 4 points? And the Warriors lead 7-2 with 1:12 to go in the first quarter. Folks, this place is electric. This game means nothing. This is literally a practice. This is a scrimmage. This is a jamboree. You wouldn't guess that by walking into this gym tonight.
No. Our fans love basketball.
I mean, the blue blood of Wahoo and C1 and the preseason front runners in town for just a jamboree. This place is electric. 61 seconds to go in the quarter. Wahoo leads 7-2. Ball tipped. Dylan Simons has it. Coast to coast, Simons will reverse right-hand it in. Dylan Simons' first made bucket of the season. He's got 3 to lead the Warriors, who lead 9-2 with 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Right to left come the Mustangs. Into the left corner, Schneider will try a 3. In and out, and the rebound gathered by Glock. Good look that time from Shepard. It just wouldn't fall. And Glock takes it himself, looking to hold for the final shot. Glock gets it to the right wing. That is where Kip Brigham has it, and will get it back to Simons on the left wing. Dylan will hold it, guarded by McCafferty. Dylan with a couple of between the legs dribbles, looking to get it back to Marcus at half court, and does. Guarded tightly by Kyle Schneider, takes the screen. Glock tries a 3 from the top of the key, missed it badly off the side of the backboard, and then fouls in the backcourt. And not a smart play there for the Class C1 potential player of the year. Misses a 3 badly and then fouls with 3.5 to go in the quarter. He falls Quentin McCafferty. 9-2 the Warriors lead. That's his first personal foul and Wahoo's second team foul. Ball thrown into the backcourt to Kulus. He'll dribble right to left, spin around, pump fake, didn't get the shot off. He made it, but it won't count. My gosh, what a shot. That was awesome. He hit it from half court, but it doesn't matter. He didn't get it off in time. And after 8 minutes of basketball, it's Wahoo 9, Omaha Concordia 2. You're tuned into Warrior Basketball on Saunders County Online, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
You're good.
Austin McNorton and Blake Maxson here with you on Saunders County Online for Wahoo Warrior Jamboree Basketball on this Monday night. It's Wahoo 9, Omaha Concordia 2. after the end of the first quarter. Top of the key checking into the game is Harrison Krieger. He'll hand it off, and a right-hand layup is up and good immediately for Landon Fye, who just checked into the game. Both of those two I just mentioned also coming off of a great football run for the Warriors and a state runner-up in Class C1. Here's Schneider, left wing three, left alone. It's short, and a rebound gathered underneath by Brody Johnson, the tallest Warrior this season. Stands at 6'10", and Wahoo leads 11-2 with 7:23 to go here in the second quarter. Here is Fye on the right wing. Landon spins into the paint and kicks it out to Brigham in the right corner. Kip, he'll dribble baseline and get hammered and go to the line to shoot two. Good drive from Kip Brigham, the 5'10" sophomore. Also coming off of a great football run for Wahoo. 7:11 to go here in the half. That's the first personal foul against Oscar Maxson. And the first team foul. As for anyone who didn't tune into the girls' game, this is also the same rule applied for the boys' game, as it's a new rule in Nebraska, as Kip makes one of two free throws, and Wahoo leads 12-2. The fouls reset after the end of every quarter, just like the women's college basketball game does. 5 team fouls lead to 2 bonus free throws, and then it resets after the end of any quarter. So gone away are the 1-and-1 free throws from the game of high school basketball here in Nebraska. Thank goodness. It's a great rule. The women's college game does it right, and happy that it's adopted at the high school level. It just keeps the game going, and instead of shooting free throws, we just get to watch basketball. Here at the free throw line, the jumper is short. It nearly rattled in on the attempt that time from Johnson, and now Concordia has a 3-on-1 but doesn't take advantage. Top of the key for the Mustangs is Logan Herman, and he'll pull it out to half court. Herman to the far sideline to Schneider. Kyle kicks it into the right corner. A lot of different bench players now here in this second quarter for both teams. 3 won't go from the top of the key that time from Maxson, and the rebound to the Warriors. Dribbling in is Harrison Krieger, and he traveled before the shot. His pump fake even faked himself out as Keegan Brigham and Eli Shada come into the game now for Wahoo. 6 minutes to go here in the first half, and Wahoo leads 12-2. As the preseason #1 team in the Mustangs trail here on the road in a raucous environment, despite this game truly not mattering. Here's Schneider on the right wing, dribbling with his left hand and using a screen to the top of the key. Gets cut off nicely and kicks it to the right wing to Herman. Logan, a little jab step, will pull it back out. Good defense by the Warriors. Takes a screen to the left. Cut off by Johnson. Thrown to the left wing to Schneider. Kyle, good defense from Landon Fye, will kick it out to the right corner. 3 on the way is no good, and a good rebound gathered underneath by Landon Fye. Fye will take it himself down the near sideline on the right wing. Take it all the way to the bucket. A lot of contact. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Landon Fye immediately coming off the bench. That 5'10" sophomore showcased his speed and athleticism as he came in, immediately scored, and now will shoot 2 free throws. As that foul goes against Schneider, his first personal foul, and Concordia's second team foul here in this second quarter with 5:14 to go. Fye makes the first of 2 free throws. Got them both. So Landon Fye with 4 points now leads the Warriors in scoring, coming off the bench with 5:10 to go in the second quarter, and Wahoo leading 14-2. Dribbling baseline, the ball is thrown away and saved by the Mustangs, and back up to the top of the key, here is Herman. Herman over to the right wing to Ibendroth, to the left wing to Maxson. Maxson hands it back to Herman, guarded by Johnson. It's stolen away, ball's loose. The Warriors can't gather it, and now back comes Concordia. They threw it away again. Stolen by Keegan Brigham. Brigham kicks it to the left corner. Fye a 3, it's short, and the rebound gathered by the Mustangs, Herman. Herman will let his teammates get down the floor and set up the offense to Schneider on the right wing. Kyle takes a screen, cut off by Fye, now spins back to the basket, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. 4:25 to go in the first half. Wahoo leads 14-2. And the only bucket of the night so far for the Mustangs has been a one-hand dunk by Quentin McCafferty. That's it. And now they'll go to the free throw line for the first time tonight as that foul went against landed by his first and Wahoo's first team foul. And the first free throw is no good as it's short and rolls to the right. Checking in for the Warriors for the first time is Eli Emerson, as well as Caden Kristen, both making appearances. So it's definitely the reserves here in the second quarter for Wahoo and Omaha Concordia. As the second free throw is good, that time for Snyder, and he will check out. Wahoo 14, Concordia 3 with 4:25 to go here in the second quarter. Quarter number 1 was man-to-man defense. Quarter number 2 has been the reserves. And the Warriors turned it over as Keegan Brigham was trying to hit Kip Brigham, and the brothers can't get it to each other. And turn it over with 4:11 to go here in the first half. Concordia basketball and good defense that time from Kip to punch it out of bounds on the pass from Cole Cheatham, who just checked into the game. Cheatham will throw it in on the far sideline, but not before Harrison Krieger comes into the game for Wahoo. Krieger, the 6-foot sophomore, and he'll guard the basketball where Herman has it. Herman at half court, dribbles over to the right and passes it to Cheatham. Cheatham dribbles to the baseline, cut off by Brigham. Now we'll dump it in down low, and the layup's no good, but a foul called from behind. And going to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Mustangs is Elliott McCafferty, I believe. That's a number 20, right? Yes. And that foul goes against Kip Brigham, his first. Second team foul, and the first free throw is up and good. So the McCaffertys have 3 of the Mustangs' 4 points. And he left the second one short. Wahoo basketball leading 14-4. Krieger thought about the 3, kicks it up top to Brigham, and now we're to the right wing to Emerson. Eli bounce pass in down low to Shada. He'll go up and miss the layup. Krieger the rebound, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Aubrey, you wanted that.
I know. I was like, come on.
He was calling for it, calling for the foul. Got the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2. As that foul goes against the Mustangs' Logan Herman, his first. Team foul number 3 with 13:31 to go here in this first half. Krieger at the free throw line left it short. Neither team has shot the ball tremendously well from the free throw line. Wahoo has made 6 free throws, just 2 for the Mustangs, and Krieger is in the scoring book with 1. It's Wahoo 15, Concordia 4 with 3:31 to go here in the first half in this Jamboree action. Quarter number 1 was man-to-man defense. Quarter number 2 has been the reserves, a lot of the JV guys who won't get a lot of varsity action playing here. Dribbling baseline, kicking it out, and dribbling baseline on the other side. The layup won't go, and the rebound fought for. Actually, I think they called a foul on the shot, and going to the free throw line is Cole Cheatham for Omaha Concordia. They called a foul on the shot. It goes against Keegan Brigham, his second, and Wahoo's third team foul with 3:13 to go. The free throw is up and good by Cheatham, his first points tonight. Missed the second. So far, the Mustangs have gone 1 of 2 from the free throw line every time, and Wahoo leads 15-5 with 3:06 to go in the first half. Left corner, here's Brigham, throwing it in down low to Emerson. Eli backing down his opponent, banks it off the glass and good. Eli Emerson, 6'4", showing off his strength, puts it in, and the Warriors lead 17-5 with 2:50 to go here in the first half. Right wing, it's Abendroth. He'll pull it out to half court, gets cut off by Brigham, and now we'll throw it into the right wing to McCafferty. McCafferty up top to Will Olson, who just checked in. Will threw it away, up top to Harrison Krieger. He'll go up, miss the layup, and the rebound. Oh, nice play by Eli Emerson. Oh, he said he stepped out before he could save it in. Checking in for the Warriors is Landon Fye and Caden Kristen back into the ballgame. Well, it looked like Eli had a good effort to try and save that basketball, but his foot was on the line first. It was close. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. It's Wahoo 17, Concordia 5. And here come the Mustangs. Left wing, McCafferty takes it in. May have gotten away with the travel, but missed the shot anyway. Kristen the rebound. Pushes it ahead to Brigham. Brigham without numbers, a little hesitation dribble. Now stuck under the goal. Gets it back to Kristen, who missed the bunny. And the rebound gathered by McCafferty. McCafferty up ahead to Johans. Up top to McCafferty. Now to the left wing to Abendroth. He'll try a three, miss it badly, and the rebound fought for and finally gathered by Phi, who will clear it himself, dribbling with his right hand to the right wing. Phi skips it to Krieger on the left wing. Harry, a beautiful bounce pass down low, pump fake shot blocked from behind, and it will go off of the leg of Kip Brigham and out of bounds. And checking back in for the Warriors is Brody Johnson, the 6'10" sophomore, replaces 6'10" junior, replaces 6'4" junior Eli Emerson. The ball will actually stay with Wahoo underneath. With 1:43 to go in the half, leading 17-5. Inbounds, not a great pass. Brigham can't save it, and it's a turnover. McCafferty, beautiful behind the back dribble, lays it in with the right hand. Wow, what a play that was by McCafferty, who now has 3 points. And Wahoo leads 17-7 with 1:24 to go here in the first half. Here's Phi at the top of the key. Landon dribbles to the right short corner and gets pushed. And that's the 4th team foul on Concordia. And it will go against Cole Cheatham, his first, the 5'11" freshman, getting some varsity action for the first time in his career. And Caden Kristen will throw it in right in front of the Mustang bench into Kip Brigham. Brigham dribbling with his left hand, crosses it into the right short corner to Kristen, bounce pass to Johnson, and he gets stripped immediately. 6'10" player bringing the ball down low is the fundamentals that coaches like to prevent from happening. Keep it up high, nobody can touch it. Here's McCafferty on the left wing, throws it in down low, and kicking it out to the right wing, here is Owen Abendroth. Left wing is Will Olson, back to Abendroth on the left wing with 45 seconds to go in the half. Wahoo leading 17-7. 3 on the way from McCafferty's too strong. Long rebound is saved by Phi on the far sideline. Landon takes it into the paint. A pump fake back to Krieger. Wide open 3 from the right wing. Harry in and out. Johnson the rebound. May have gotten hit on the layup. No call. Back to Krieger. Back to Phi. Right corner 3. It's short. And the rebound gathered by Brigham with 18 seconds. The Warriors will hold for 1 shot, leading 17-7. 10 seconds to go. Brigham at half court. Kip will hold it, directing traffic with 5. Dribbles to his right. Nice bounce pass to Johnson, too low. 2 seconds to go. The shot by Kristen is no good at the buzzer. Well, after 16 minutes of Jamboree boys basketball, the Wahoo Warriors lead the preseason favorites 17-7. You're tuned in to Wahoo Warrior Basketball on Saunders County Online, and we are going to thank our sponsors and be back for the second half coming up next.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Agencies want to remind you open enrollment is right now for policies beginning January 1st. We're your local agency with locations across Nebraska, including Wahoo, Grand Island, Omaha, Lincoln, and Fort Calhoun. If your employer doesn't offer affordable insurance, please let us help you get the coverage you deserve at an affordable price. And if you're over 65, there are so many new update options out there, and we're up to speed on all of them. Let us help you navigate what works best for you. Voted Omaha Magazine's Best of Omaha. Call us at 402-858-0557 or scan the QR code to provide your basic information. State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Carolyn Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo
is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is looking for a new career. Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
Austin McNorton and Blake Maxon here back with you live at Wahoo Public High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube for this high school Class C1 preseason Jamboree. Wahoo won the first half 17-7 in a defensive battle between two teams destined for the state tournament again. Omaha Concordia coming into tonight preseason ranked number 1, and Wahoo, you know, is the kind of the blue blood program of Class C1. You know, they're headed for that destination as one. As quarter number 1 saw man-to-man defense between the starters, and quarter number 2 featured all of those reserve guys that will be the future of these two programs. May not see a lot of minutes throughout the course of the season, but that was a pretty fun quarter to watch as Wahoo leads 17-7 at the half. The scoreboard erased as we will start over in the second half, but I'd like to keep note of that for all of you at home. Going through some of the stats, only 2 made field goals for Omaha Concordia, both by the McCaffertys. Quentin had a one-hand dunk, and Elliott had a 15-footer. He also made a free throw. So Elliott McCafferty off the bench, the 6'3" sophomore, leads all scorers for Omaha Concordia. Cole Cheatham added a free throw, as did Kyle Schneider. So that's all the scoring for the Mustangs in that first half. It was Quentin McCafferty with a dunk, Elliott McCafferty with a bucket and a free throw, and then 2 free throws each for Cole Cheatham and Kyle Schneider. For Wahoo, Marcus Glock had 2 free throws, did not make a field goal in his first quarter of play, didn't play in the second quarter. Kip Brigham made a free throw. Harrison Krieger made a free throw. Landon Fye had a bucket and 2 free throws off the bench as he leads the Warriors in scoring with 4 points. Dylan Simons had a bucket and a free throw with 3 points, did not play in the second quarter. Eli Shada had 4 points coming off of the bench for Wahoo, played most of that second quarter, and Eli Emerson had a bucket for the Warriors, playing only that second quarter of action. So that was kind of the first half breakdown. Wonder what we will see in half number 2, and specifically in quarter number 3, what each of these two coaches kind of decide to do and what they kind of decide to do to attack things here going forward for the rest of tonight's preseason Jamboree. As the Mustangs back out for their warm-up, we'll take a break and we'll get set for half number 2 coming up on Saunders County Online. We're going to thank all of our sponsors and get you set for half number 2. Don't go anywhere. You're tuned into Wahoo Warrior Basketball on Saunders County Online.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Anchor Insurance Agencies want to remind you open enrollment is right now for policies beginning January 1st. We're your local agency with locations across Nebraska, including Wahoo, Grand Island, Omaha, Lincoln, and Fort Calhoun. If your employer doesn't offer affordable insurance, please let us help you get the coverage you deserve at an affordable price. And if you're over 65, there are so many new update options out there, and we're up to speed on all of them. Let us help you navigate what works best for you. Voted Omaha Magazine's Best of Omaha, call us at 402-858-0557 or scan the QR code to provide your basic information. Anchor Insurance Agency State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to Rivalry.
And welcome back to Wahoo Warrior High School here on Saunders County Online. Blake Max and Kelly Johnston with you for the second half of this Class C1 preseason Jamboree between the Omaha Concordia Mustangs and your Wahoo Warrior. Concordia again coming out in their road blue uniforms, white numbers trim. They will be going left to right here in the second half. Wahoo going left in their home white uniforms with blue numbers and gold trim, as the points of the second half belong to Concordia, and that belongs to Jackson Shepard, Jack Thrasher, who gets the and one to go but can't hit the free throw. So it's Wahoo trailing, and Jace Kaminsky misses a layup on the other end. Good defense from McCafferty underneath. And back come the Warriors left to right, or the Mustangs, I should say, left to right. Here on the left wing is Kulus. He's doubled and a foul called against Wahoo. So quarter number 1 was man-to-man defense for both teams. Quarter number 2 featured all of the reserves for both teams. And now quarter number 3 is featuring both teams. Kind of similar to what we saw in the girls game. Kulus, pump fake, gets it all the way to the free throw line, and a jump ball will be called, and the arrow will go to Wahoo. So all the starters in the game right now just playing a little bit different defense, giving each team a chance to kind of practice against that before the season starts. So here comes Dylan Simons right to left. He has 3 points for Wahoo. Gets it to the left wing to the Warrior, Cody Hesser. Hesser back to Simons. Kind of a tough shot and caught it to go over the 6'10" Quentin McCafferty. He didn't care. He got it up anyway. That's his 5th point tonight, and the Warriors tie this second half at 2 and lead the game 19-9. We're really keeping track. Right wing 3 is good for Jackson Shepard. The first made 3 for either team tonight belongs to the Mustangs, who lead 5-2 here in the third quarter. Top of the key, Simons a pump fake, steps over to the right elbow, back to Glock. He'll try a 3. It's good. Marcus Glock answers with his first made field goal of the season, and it comes from the top of the key 3, and the Warriors come out in their 1-3-1 zone defensively. So both teams hitting some threes with this zone defense, and the right short corner shot is up and good for Curtis Sunday. His first made field goal, and the Mustangs lead 7-5 here in this third quarter with 6:06 to go. Glock to the right corner to Simons. Dylan now dribbles to the left wing to Hesser. Cody dribbles in, backdoor cut from Glock. He's fouled on his way to the bucket, no shot, as he made the layup with the left hand but got fouled first. That foul will go against Jackson Shepard, his first. The Mustangs' first team foul here in the second half. As Kyler Elliott will check out, Keegan Brigham checks in for Wahoo and has the ball on the right wing. Now here's Kaminsky at half court to Glock on the right wing. Marcus dribbles around the defender to the bucket, gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. As kind of came down hard and kind of laughs it off. It's kind of an awkward fall right in front of the girls' locker room on that far sideline. Marcus Glock, the Northwest Missouri State Bearcat commit, steps to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's hit 2 of 2 tonight, and now it's 3 of 3. Northwest Missouri State, you want to talk about Wahoo being a blue blood in Class C1. Northwest Missouri State is the premier program in Division II when it comes to men's basketball. They won a state champion or a national championship in 2017, 2018, or 2019. Hold on. Let me backtrack. They won it in 2017, 2019, 2021, 2022. So they've won 4 out of the last 6 national championships, and a timeout will be called by head coach Ken Kulus for Omaha Concordia. Tied at 7, 5:32 to go in the third quarter. We will be back on Saunders County Online in 30 seconds.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
And welcome back to Wahoo Public High School on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton, Blake Maxson, and Kelly Johnson here with you for this preseason jamboree between 2 Class C1 top 10 teams, Wahoo and Omaha Concordia. Tied at 7 here in the third quarter. Glock a 3 from the left wing is good. Right wing, I should say. The lefty hit it. He's hit back-to-back threes, and all of a sudden, after only having 2 points in the first quarter, Marcus Glock, just like that, has 10 points in the game, with 8 of them coming here in this third quarter alone. Dribbling baseline is Kulu. Spin around jumper off the back iron, won't go. Rebound fought for, gathered by Simons. He'll push it ahead to Brigham. No numbers for the Warriors. Glock skips it to Kaminsky. Jason between the legs dribble, gets it to Simons at the free throw line. Nice handoff. Left elbow shot won't go for Kaminsky, and the rebound gathered by the Mustangs. Thrasher, he'll take it coast to coast, get stripped. Good defense from Simons. And the Warriors have it with 4:40 to go in the third quarter, leading 10-7. Glock looking to get it in down low to Hesser. Now we'll skip it to Brigham and now Simons. Now Hesser, now Glock. Brigham, deep three from the top of the key, rattles in. Keegan Brigham, his first field goal of the night. He's got 3 points, and the Warriors, after being down early in this third quarter, all of a sudden lead it 13-7, and the Mustangs throw it off the hands of Marcus Glock out of bounds. And checking in for Concordia is Elliott McCafferty, and checking in for the Warriors is Kyler Elliott, replacing Kaminsky. Eli Shada also comes into the game and replaces Cody Hesser. Warriors 13, Mustangs 7. 4:08 to go, third quarter. Here's Concordia to the top of the key. Kulos kicks it to a wide open right corner. Pump faking on the three. Now Kulos has it in the left short corner. He'll dribble into the paint, kick it out. Right corner three on the way is an air ball and goes off the hands of Kulos out of bounds. On the three that time from McCafferty, didn't draw iron. And they will say, all coaches say, an air ball is the hardest shot to rebound because you always play a rebound off of it hitting the rim. But that one didn't hit anything. Brigham, same spot, same result. Keegan Brigham back-to-back threes from the same spot, and the Warriors lead 16-7 with 3:33 to go in the third quarter. Half-court line here is Shepard, throwing it in down low to McCafferty. He's triple-teamed, backdoor cut up and good for Jack Thrasher, who's got 4 points all in this third quarter. And the Warriors lead 16-9 with 3:18 to go in the third quarter. Glock, right elbow jumper, way short. Knew he left it short and fouled on the rebound. Marcus Glock, over 1,000 points for his career. Eclipsed that total last season. Looking at it as 1,056, which is 10th in school history. McCafferty has it right wing, dribbles in, kicks it back out. Shepard a three from the right corner is good. That's the offense that the Mustangs want to run. Jackson Shepard has his second three of the night, and Wahoo leads 16-12 with 2:47 to go in the third quarter. Here's Simons on the right block, kicks it back out. Brigham will try it again. This time it's too strong, and the rebound by Kulus. Kind of a heat check there for Brigham. Won't go. Kulus now takes it to the top of the key, picked up by Glock. Right wing, Shepard trying to get it in down low. Now dribbles it to the left, picks his dribble up and skips it to Kulus on the left wing, asking for a screen from McCafferty. Right wing, Shepard now throws it into Kulus, who has a mismatch on Glock, goes up and lays it in. McCafferty, his second field goal since the opening bucket of the game was a one-hand dunk. And a 7-point lead is trimmed to 2 with 2:05 to go, 16-14 Wahoo. Here's Elliott. Three on the way. It's too strong. Rebound gathered by Glock, and he's fouled from behind. Good post position underneath for Marcus to grab that rebound. Hesser comes back into the game for the Warriors, as does Kip Brigham, replacing Keegan Brigham. And Hesser will replace Dylan Simons here. 1:58 to go in the third quarter. Wahoo leads 16-14 with the ball underneath their own basket, right side of the cup. Brigham skips it to Glock. Left corner three from Marcus. Rattles out. He thought it was down, and the rebound gathered by McCafferty. Boy, that goes in and out. An unforgiving rim, and the ball thrown away in transition. Here come the Warriors. Hesser back. Layup. Good. Nice 2-on-1 for Kyler Elliott and Cody Hesser. Kyler lays it in his first bucket of the 23 season. And Wahoo leads 18-14 with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Left wing, here is Abendroth. Up top to McCafferty. He'll shoot that. Left it short, and the rebound to Glock. Marcus takes it down the near sideline, right to left. Stop, pop three. Left wing. Good! Marcus got it again. All of a sudden, he's got 3 made threes in a row in this third quarter and has 13 points to his total. Here's McCafferty underneath. Double team, goes up and one. That's big boy basketball there from Quentin McCafferty, the 6'10" senior, showing off that physicality underneath. Not much the Warriors could have done there. It's a foul against Eli Shada. his first, the Warriors' fourth team foul here in this third quarter. And it's an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity here for Quentin McCafferty, his first trip to the free throw line tonight, as Jace Kaminsky replaces Kyler Elliott for Wahoo with 62 seconds of basketball remaining here in the third quarter. And Wahoo leading at 21-16. A lot more scoring here in this third quarter. McCafferty rattles in the free throw. As at the end of the first half, it was 17-7. Here in the third quarter, it's 21-17. Glock dribbles in, kicks it out. Nice catch from Hesser on the left block. Cody to the free throw line, up top to Simons. Gets McCafferty in the air, goes up, leaves it for Hesser. He gets McCafferty in the air, goes up, a foul called, and will go to the line to shoot two. The Warriors are doing a great job of using that pump fake to their advantage to get the 6'10" senior up in the air, draw contact, and get to the free throw line. The foul was actually called on Jack Thrasher, his first, and the Mustangs' fourth team foul. So any more fouls for either team, and they'll be shooting free throws, as Hesser misses the first of two free throws. He has yet to score tonight for the Warriors. And the second one is rattled in. He's frustrated that he didn't make them both. But the Warriors lead 22-17 with 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Left to right come the Mustangs. Right wing, here is Nick Johans. Guarded by Glock. Gets it to the left wing to Thrasher. Thrasher cut off, loose ball. Glock dives on top of it. Thrasher pulls it away. And a timeout called at the last second before Kip Brigham stole it away for Wahoo. A timeout called at the last second by Ken Kulus. 24 seconds to go, third quarter. It's Wahoo 22, Concordia 17. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Saunders County Online.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com. Call 402-443-3563 or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton, Blake Maxon, and Kelly Johnson here with you with 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's Wahoo 22, Concordia 17. Kulus cut off by Kaminsky to the top of the key, pulls it back to half court. Now dribbles to the right elbow, lost the basketball, got it back, and a foul call. What a physical game that was in the last 20 seconds. Wahoo gets called for the foul, unfortunately, because that is team foul number 5, and it will allow Kulus to shoot 2 free throws with 4.9 to go. The foul goes against Jace Kaminsky, his first. And Drew Kulus, the 5'11" sophomore at the free throw line with red shoes, misses the first off the left side of the rim. Kulus, the second attempt is good. So his first point tonight. And Wahoo leads 22-18 with 4 seconds. Here comes Dylan Simons. He'll go all the way to the rim and lay it up at the buzzer. Dylan Simons goes coast to coast. Nobody stops the ball, and he lays it in. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's Wahoo 24, Concordia 18. You're tuned into Warrior Basketball on Saunders County Online, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
The best deal in town is at the Wahoo DQ. Our $7 meal deals run all day, every day. For only $7, you get your choice of an original cheeseburger or a 3-piece chicken strip basket. Each option includes a regular order of fries, a medium drink, and a small sundae. Feeling hungrier? Upgrade that sundae to a small blizzard for an extra $2. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street and open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
To remind you, open enrollment is right now for policies beginning January 1st. We're your local agency with locations across Nebraska, including Wahoo, Grand Island, Omaha, Lincoln, and Fort Calhoun. If your employer doesn't offer affordable insurance, please let us help you get the coverage you deserve at an affordable price. And if you're over 65, there are so many new update options out there, and we're up to speed on all of them. Let us help you navigate what works best for you. Voted Omaha Magazine's Best of Omaha. Call us at 402-858-0557 or scan the QR code to provide your basic information. Anchor Insurance Agency.
And welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton, Kelly Johnson, and Blake Maxon here with you on this Monday night for this Class C1 basketball jamboree as the Warriors turn it over in transition after the miss from Concordia. 7:44 to go here in the ball game. It's Wahoo leading Concordia in the second half, 24-18. They won the first half, 17-7. I'm not good at quick math in my head, so I'll tally up that total score for you here at the end of the game. But let's focus on the second half right now. Here's Schneider on the left wing for Concordia. Gets it to the top of the key to Oscar Maxon. Right wing to Herman. Herman dribbles baseline and gets fouled on his way there before he's able to kick it out to Schneider for a three on the left wing.
By the way, we've been 41-25.
Wow, thank you, Kelly, for doing that quick math. I appreciate that. So that's the total score right now. The Warriors are leading. Here on the right wing, throwing it in down low. Back out, and that's a travel. It was either going to be a travel or a 3-second violation on Oscar Maxon, but it's a turnover regardless. Here comes Landon Faya and Caden Kristen into the game for Wahoo, as I think the starters might be done for both teams, as we'll get the reserves here in this fourth quarter just like we had in the second quarter. I saw Jace Kaminsky come out. I saw Dylan Simons kind of take his jersey completely off. Here's Kristen dribbling it in, losing the basketball, still loose on the ground, and now tied up, and the arrow will stay with Wahoo underneath. 7:05 to go here in the ball game. Wahoo leads 24-18, and it will be Warrior basketball underneath their own basket on the left side of the rim. Inbounds thrown to Brigham. Left corner three for Keegan is short, and a nice rebound by Fye. Landon takes it all the way to the cup and lays it in. Landon Fye has been great off the bench. He now has 8 points off the bench. Schneider left alone, left corner three is off the back iron, no, and the rebound gathered by Fye again. Landon, nice behind the back dribble, lost it momentarily, got it back on the left wing, and now we'll reset the offense. Here's Brigham on the left wing. Keegan holds it. Dribbles to the right. Now bounce pass to Kip Brigham in the left short corner. Kip hands it off to Keegan. Now Kip gets it back. Right wing to Krieger. Right corner, top of the key. Keegan pump fakes three. Dribbles to the free throw line. All the way to the lane. Left hand layup is good. Keegan Brigham lays it in. A whistle and a timeout taken by Wahoo. 6:14 to go in the ballgame. It's Wahoo 28, Concordia 18. You're tuned into Warrior Basketball on Saunders County Online, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton, Blake Maxon, and Kelly Johnson here with you for tonight's broadcast of this Class C1 Jamboree. Score doesn't count, record doesn't count, win or loss doesn't matter as the season officially tips off on Thursday night. Excuse me, my gosh.
But I think there are some bragging rights that are going on and really getting the jitters out of this whole thing. So getting ready for Thursday night.
Absolutely right, as Wahoo will host the Bennington Badgers in Class B on Thursday. Going up for the layup was Cole Cheatham. A lot of contact, no call, and back come the Warriors right to left. Krieger to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Fye. He crosses over to his left hand. Now to the left wing to Johnson, who traveled before he got the basketball back to the top of the key. You're exactly right, Kelly. To get some game speed, this is impossible to replicate in practice. You get a lot of the whistles and stuff with the refs that you won't get in practice. And importantly, you're going against another team with a lot of size and skill level who also doesn't know your plays, doesn't know the tendency of your players, some of those kind of things that when you're playing against each other, you're like, oh, play number one, I know what that is. I can defend that to perfection. Whereas now you're playing against a team you've never seen. They don't know you. You don't know them. All of those kind of fun details. It's Wahoo 28, Concordia 18 with 5:25 to go here in the fourth quarter of this Jamboree. Here's Herman on the left wing. Fakes the pass. Now kicks it to Schneider on the left side. Schneider back up top to Johans. Now to the right wing to Herman again. Logan dribbles with his left hand using a screen. Now picks his dribble up. Back to Johans on the right side. Now in down low. Herman top of the key. Pump fakes the three. Dribbles around Kristen to the short corner. Now back up top to Schneider. Left wing. Dribbling baseline. Cut off by his Cheatham. He'll take it to the baseline and is fouled from behind. He wanted a foul the last time he took it to the rim. This time he gets it. That one to go against the Warriors' Kyler Elliott. Actually, it went against number 4, not 3. Harrison Krieger, his first. The Warriors' second team foul here in this fourth quarter. As Wahoo leads 28-18 with 4:53. And Cheatham, who's 1 of 2 tonight from the free throw line, makes the first. And he has 2 points. As checking in for the Warriors is Eli Shada. Cheatham goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line again, and Johnson grabs the rebound for the Warriors. And right to left comes Brigham. Kip to Johnson in the right wing. Loses it, gets it back. Brigham on the right side. Little jab step, dribbles to the free throw line. Now Shada will try a 3 from the left wing, and a rebound gathered by Kristen for Wahoo. 5 right corner. Nice little jump step, gets to the rim and goes to the line to shoot 2. Landon Fye has such a quick first step for Wahoo. Getting around the defender and getting to the free throw line again, where he's 2 of 2 tonight and has 8 points. So trying to get into double figures is Landon Fye coming off the bench, and he's been great. Left the first short. Blame that one on me 100%.
Yeah, I was going to.
Talking about him getting into double figures. He hasn't missed a free throw. Of course, he misses the first free throw. The second rattles out. Missed them both. 4:27 to go in the ball game. It's Wahoo 28, Concordia 19. Mustang basketball left to right. Into the ball game for the first time is Lincoln Getz, and he hands it off to Jake Clarkson for the first time tonight. Getz gets it back on the left wing. Spins around, loses it to half court, and gets it back. Now dribbling to the right. Gets it to the left wing to Johans. Johans up top to Cheatham. Cheatham guarded by Kristen. Gets around him to the right block, kicks it out to Clarkson, who throws it off of Shada, who saves it, trying to walk the tightrope, can't, as he steps out of bounds right in front of the scores table. And Harrison Krieger will check back in for the Warriors, as does Eli Emerson, replacing Brigham and Johnson. With 3:49 to go in the ball game, Wahoo leads 28-19. Mustang basketball left to right. Here at the top of the key is Cheatham. To the right side wing to Clarkson. Clarkson guarded by Krieger. Right corner, 3 on the way. It's too strong, and the long rebound gathered by Kristen. Caden will take it himself. 2-on-1 for the Warriors. Bounce pass to Krieger. Layup is good. Nice 2-on-1 from Caden Kristen to leave it for Harrison Krieger, who has his first made field goal tonight. And the Warriors lead 30-19 with 3:18 to go in the ball game here in the second half. The Warriors won the first half 17-7. In on the right elbow is Maxon, and he'll kick it out to Cheatham. Cheatham trapped, back to Maxon, and gets it back on the left wing. Now Cheatham dribbles baseline, cut off by Kristen, down to the left block, kicks it out, wide open right wing 3 on the way for Getz is short. Rebound loose, gathered by 5 for Wahoo. Landon kicks it ahead to Kristen. Nice bounce pass to Krieger again to lay it in. Another great job of running the transition for Caden Kristen and Harry Krieger. 2:40 to go in the ball game, and Wahoo leads 32-19. And now a foul call. Words are hard. A foul called on Landon Fye. Johnson comes back in. Kip Brigham comes back in for Wahoo. as Jake Clarkson will throw it in right in front of the Mustang bench. And also checking in for the Mustangs is number 44, Will Olson. And he replaces Oscar Maxson. Warriors 32, Mustangs 19 with 2:35 to go in the ballgame. Here in the second half of action, that is. That's not the overall score in this ballgame, I promise you that. Top of the key, here's Nick Johans. He'll dribble to the left wing. Gets cut off. Bounce pass to the right side to Clarkson. Clarkson dribbles to the top of the key, spins back to his right to Getz on the right wing, guarded by Johnson. Getz dribbles over to the top of the key. And that is where Johans asks for a screen and takes it to the left side. Backdoor cut, throws it off the wall, out of bounds, and the turnover. 2:06 to go in the ball game. It's Wahoo 32, Concordia 19. Warrior basketball, right to left on the screen. As Brigham sets up the offense on the left side. Tip up top to Harry. Right corner to Emerson. Eli dribbles with his left hand. Thought about the three. Now we'll throw it to a backdoor cutting Krieger for another lay-in. How about Harrison Krieger? He's made 3 layups all in this fourth quarter and now has 7 points to his total tonight with 95 seconds to go. The Warriors lead 34-19. Left corner, here's Cheatham. Takes a screen guarded by Emerson. Cheatham to the free throw line, stops on the left elbow, and gets it back up top to Johans. Johans takes a screen to the top of the key, dribbles to his right, now gets it to Clarkson in the corner. Clarkson guarded by Emerson, passes it in down low to Johans, who throws it back out around the perimeter. Wide open left wing three for Cheatham is good. Cole Cheatham hits his first made field goal. He's got 5 points. 60 seconds to go in the ball game, and Wahoo leads 34-22. Here's Landon Fide. Leaves it for Emerson, and the layup is missed. And the rebound goes off of, they say it went off of Concordia out of bounds, and Wahoo will hold it underneath as Caden Kristen comes back in for Landon Fye. And we'll throw it in on the right side of the baseline. Brigham top of the key, gets it back to Kristen on the right wing. Caden dribbles to the elbow and kicks it back to Krieger. Pump fakes the three. Now we'll try the deep two. Miss it. Johnson the rebound, puts it back, missed it off the other side of the rim. Loose ball, fought for off of Wahoo. As Krieger and Johnson both ran into each other and took each other out trying to dive for the loose ball. With 37 seconds to go, Wahoo leads 34-22, and Concordia will have another final shot on offense. Gets pump fakes the three, leaves it for Cheatham. He'll step back and throw it away. Kip Brigham with the steal will take it all the way to the rim and one. What a tough bucket for Kip Brigham for his first made shot tonight. He's got 3 points and a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play with 21 seconds to go, and the Warriors leading 36-22. Brigham got it. It's Wahoo 37, Concordia 22, with 17 seconds to go here in the basketball game of this preseason Jamboree. Gets to the left corner. Dribbling baseline is Cheatham and throws it off of, I thought it went off of Caden Kristen. It did not. Didn't touch anybody, and the Warriors will have to dribble out the rest of the clock. And that will do it as Warriors win the second half 37-22 in this preseason Jamboree. The Wahoo Warriors took on preseason number 1 tonight in Omaha, Concordia, and looked really solid, defeating the Mustangs in a total score of 54-29, winning the first half 17-7 and the second half 37-22. What an effort tonight.
Yeah, that was a fantastic way to start in the preseason, to be able to take a look at, now they can go back and say, okay, now we've experienced the crowd, we've experienced the referees, we've experienced an opponent that we haven't been able to practice against. What do we work on? How do we improve and be able to be consistent moving forward?
Good effort for the Warriors as we break down the scoring. Marcus Glock led the way for Wahoo with 14 points, 12 of those coming all in the third quarter. It was 8 points for Keegan Brigham coming off the bench. 4 points for Kip Brigham coming off the bench. Kyler Elliott with 2. It was 7 points for Harry Krieger off the bench. 1 point for Cody Hessler, a free throw. Landon Fye, he had a great night as he had 8 points off the bench. Dylan Simons, he had 7 points tonight. Eli Shada with 4, and Eli Emerson with 2. That's the scoring breakdown for Wahoo in this preseason Jamboree. So we will be back as far as our coverage goes for the first official game of the 23-24 basketball season, as Wahoo will host the Badgers of Bennington right here from Wahoo Public High School. We'll have the girls' action starting at approximately 6 o'clock, and then the boys' action to follow, and that'll be a lot of fun.
It is going to be a lot of fun. And again, thank you for having us be a part of this, our first year doing this, and being able to bring you the coverage. And this was a great opportunity for us to test out the equipment, to put our staff and students all to the test, and to say, this is what's going to, a little bit how we're going to be able to do this, and be able to say, how can we improve and get ready as well. So again, overall, this was a great experience, and we again want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, including the Wahoo Meat Locker, home of the famous Wahoo Wiener. We also want to say thank you to Medicine Man Pharmacy, OOP Inc., First Bank of Nebraska, Dairy Queen right here in Wahoo, Anchor Insurance, Wahoo State Bank, Rivalry, South Haven, and Dollar General Distribution Center for all being a part of this. And again, we can't do it without them, and we can't do it without you. So again, we look forward to having you join us again on Thursday, but you can always go back and watch anytime you want. That's kind of the beauty of the way we're doing this.
Should be a lot of fun this season, and we're looking forward to it. This was a good look of what a fun season could be, because these are two teams that are likely destined for a state tournament in Lincoln. But final score from this Jamboree, it's Wahoo 54, Omaha Concordia 29. None of it matters. We'll reset for Thursday night, and we'll be there for that. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. For Blake Max and Kelly Johnson, I've been Austin McNorton saying so long from Wahoo High School, and go Warriors.